Hey! It's done! You know what I'm saying, Jacket? You know what the truth is, fam? It ain't done. Let me go over a few things, because here's the thing. We just signed Jerick McKinnon today, as you know, 4 years, $30 million deal. Everybody, we got people already saying, he's paying too much money. You know what? And Chris Schultz, I want to address you on this one. It was a bidding war, and when Kyle Shanahan wants something, Kyle Shanahan's going to get it. He pushed that deal because they could have gave up on it like they did with Allen Robinson and probably about 4 or 5 other guys. We were all crying about, I can win that, you get him. You know, that's what I'm saying. There's a couple other guys out there, the 49ers want them, they could get them. We got more money than everybody. So if they let people go, it's because they didn't really care for them. They wanted Jerick McKinnon. Now check this out. Because the dude, he's got pass catching ability. In fact, he helped Minnesota's run game that went from last. I thought we were bad in 2016. Minnesota was worse than we were. They were last. They moved up to number 7 last year, and it was on the strength of one Jerick McKinnon. And, you know, I got to tell you right now, the coaching staff in Minnesota they can't even compete with Kyle Shanahan. We may have a machine on our hands before this season's over. McKinnon is a dual threat back, as I mentioned. He has the talent to run the screen game and add that dimension to the offense that's been lacking. Kyle's looking to change up on that, though, which is why McKinnon was sought. This kid's only 25 years old. If Dalvin Cook wasn't coming back, he would still be in mini. Promise you that. That's why the bidding war. People know what he's capable of. When you're 25 and you do what he did last year, by the time you're 27, people say, ooh. It's funny, though. I believe what they say is a 4th highest paid running back in the NFL now. And somebody said, let me talk about Carlos for a second. Hyde he's not quite the zone runner style Kyle Shanahan prefers, according to, they signed McKinnon. Carlos Hyde earlier today, as you know, if you didn't sign with Cleveland Browns. Yeah, the Browns gonna win some games this year. So Carlos didn't do a number on himself. They're gonna win some games this year anyway. But Carlos not quite the zone runner Kyle Shanahan prefers, and it's likely the 49ers had no plans on re-signing him, barring him getting no significant offers in the free agency. But if you're hearing these reviews, somebody said the 49ers reached out and said, Carlos, take this 7, baby. Now, it gets a little blurry between that and what I heard, and you probably heard it too, and what happened next. If Carlos got offered 7, he would have played for less, as it shows in Cleveland. Why wouldn't he take it? So did the 49ers renege on the offer, or did Carlos say no thank you? This is the thing we're not going to find. We'll find out about that later. But we can probably look for the 49ers to add anyway. At least one running back more, likely a couple. And remember last year we had an army of running backs in camp, right? We had running backs running all over the place. Running backs were in the towel room and everything, handing out towels. And it was ridiculous. Dion Lewis was in the mix, but he's on his way to Tennessee, as you know. The 49ers have Matt Breida right now. They got Joe Williams. They'll be competing for roster spots. Don't be surprised, as I say, to see 49ers spend a day 3 pick on a running back. Man, it's going to be wild in camp. We're going to, like last year, we have more running backs in camp than anybody else in there. You scratching your head, why would Cleveland pick up Carlos? They got the number 1 and number 4. Where's Barkley going? You gonna bring Barkley in, and you got. Why'd you go after Carlos? You pay him that much money, and you got Barkley coming in. See, something's wrong, right? I'm just saying, because I want Barkley. You know, I'm gonna stop trying to hide it, man. I want John on the phone. Okay, you've got a good running back there. Yeah, you know, Carlos is. Listen, let me tell you something. The only reason we're not keeping Carlos, and the only reason you got him in the first place, is because we have another concept that we're not sure if he's going to fit in, but he's going to fit in well with Carlos can run with any team in the league except maybe Kyle. No, I didn't call it. I'm just saying I'd like to make a deal. You're not going to need that first round pick, are you? Well, listen, let's be fair, okay? Because, well, no, I'll take the fourth. Well, I'd rather take the first round. All right, here's what I'm willing to give. And you go what? 49ers are on the clock. Saquon, say gone. I like this. But I'm saying, source Browns at Hyde. Barkley's still in play. Browns are expected to sign Carlos Hyde, as was reported by NFL Network and confirmed by ESPN. The move does not preclude with the first-round draft pick. That's according to sources. Anyway, so we end up Richard Sherman, all right, in this year's Haul and Harvest. We end up with Richard Sherman, Weston Richburg, Jerick McKinnon, Jeff Locke, and that is for now, okay? Because I understand that Tyrann Mathieu is not happy. Now, I don't know what we're going to do with another safety, but he's got a lot of talent. But Tyrann Mathieu has also gone on record before he even got into the NFL that he thought the 49ers were kind of special. Terrell Pryor is also being called back by Cleveland, and the 49ers are supposedly in that mix as well. So you know what? Before this day's over, before you go to bed tonight, there may be something said about that. One more thing, too. The draft, path to the draft has already started, right? Packers, 49ers, Patriots, among the teams interested in Ronald Jones. I tell you, fam, it's sick. I don't know what kind of team we're going to end up with, but I got a feeling we're going to be saying, oh, my goodness. We're going to look a lot different than we've looked in the last couple of years. A lot different next year. Oh, man. Hey, oh, my God. Booker T is in the house. Toby, what's up? He's worked on that. It sounds like he's in pitch. Toby, man. Good to see you. What's up?
Good, man. I'm just checking in, man. With the Niner fan, man. I love all the Niner faithful, man. We 2-14. You know what I mean? We still here, though.
Yeah, good point. Here. Yeah. But we got 6-10 behind our belt recently, though, and because of the developments you know about too.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Well, listen to this, man. The Carlos Hyde thing. He had 88 targets with 59 catches, though. That's the thing. So McKinnon will get about maybe 95, 100 targets.
Maybe, yeah, at least. Because they'll throw it to him more
about
often.
85 of them, right? Hopefully.
Because if you do the math on that, Toby, that was a lot of drops. We went through this by Carlos. We went through this math the other day. It was kind of a sad thing. But we love Carlos.
That's a lot of drops, man. That's a lot of drops. And then he averaged 2.9 per carry on the outside zone, too.
Oh.
So, Shanahan wants to run the outside zone, man. And then he's from Ohio.
So he got back to Cleveland.
So he went back home. So, I'm not mad at him, man. You know what, man? Let him do his thing. But, he has an ego, So he's probably like, man, fuck these motherfuckers.
I know, he is like that.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
He got that ego, man.
You can tell, yeah.
So, I don't know, man. He wants to go somewhere. But McKinnon, I was a little shocked, but then I really looked at it. First of all, Saquon Barkley did 29 bench reps.
And he
McKinnon
said he could have did more. What?
McKinnon did 32 bench reps.
Ooh, I didn't know that. Okay,
yes, sir.
He's a lot stronger than he looks.
Yes, sir. He has really good balance.
I've seen that.
Like he just got so I watched this one play when he took it to the house against the Bears, and you know how you start jogging at about the one.
I know he almost got that ball slapped out of his hand. I know. I've seen that.
I know, but did you just see the natural
speed,
God-given ability that he got to just, he just felt that. And I'm like, damn, right? And then you just watch his balance, and you watch how he hits that hole, and then you watch him during the goal line, Ronbo. Man, he's like a faster Devontae Freeman, man. He's like Tevin Coleman and Devontae Freeman in one.
And did you see that fake move he put on him, Toby? That little drop shoulder to the left, right? And the dude got froze and went right by him. Oh, I like the way he moves, man.
Yep. And then Kilgore is going to go back to his natural position at guard. How we drafted him. And then we're going to put Mr. Richburg, who's a damn, man, if you haven't saw it, man.
I've seen it.
Man, maybe I could tag you in it, but I saw a few videos of this dude just pancaking the shit out of some people, Ronbo.
And making J.J. Watt stand up and out the way. Whew.
Yes, sir. And, so a lot of people So I read this thing from A.J. Hawkins. He said Kyle Shanahan, all he needs is a speed receiver, he needs a tough receiver, and then he needs a quick receiver to get first downs. So that's kind of why we really probably didn't go after nobody. But, you know, you think about it, man, Garcon, you know, like he had 500 yards before he went down, right? So, you know, we got to give this guy a chance. Like, okay, so, like, why pay somebody right now, right? And then we find out Kendrick Bourne is badass or something.
I'm telling you, I'm looking at Kendrick Bourne, Toby. I'm telling you, man. And remember, you still got my man, Case. Oh, man, Case going to have an awesome year. I can feel it already.
Man, you got Tim Patrick still. You got Tim Patrick, Victor Bowden.
We got Speed City.
But then real quick, man, Shermanator.
Yeah.
Man, I never thought I'd say this shit, but, man, I don't know. I don't know, man. But, man, I'm happy. I know I said this like last year or whatever, but I got hella crap for it on your show, actually. But I was like, man, Sherman could come in there and show Akello how to ball and show his dudes how to ball. So I think that's a great signing. I just can't wait for the season, man. Real quick question before I go. Over, under, Ronbo, Garoppolo touchdowns, 28. Over, under.
I say
over.
I say under. 28. I say under. I say you're. You know what? Over. You know what? Because Jimmy G is going to have that many. I say by game 12.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Remember I said that.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, and somebody named 49er Bud on the Twitter said that you blocked him, but he said he never talked to you before.
What?
I'm just letting you know about
Really?
it, man. But I did tag you in it.
Okay. Because
so you could, because he's a fan trying to get connected. But
I don't.
It's all good, Ronbo.
Yeah.
Thank
Hey,
the Lord that we're here today. Thank God for Jimmy Garoppolo, man.
All right, tell me. Thanks, T. I hope you get back here soon, man. I know you're working, but yeah, we miss you, man.
Hey, yeah,
right.
man. Hey, and man, real quick, man, my draft crush, man. There's a few people, but it's just something about that dude Denzel Ward, man.
Right.
Something about him, Ronbo.
All right, Toby.
So,
All right. You will not believe the Army.
Hey, I think he can play safety too, man. Everything. All right,
There
Ronbo.
you go.
Have a good night.
All right,
everybody.
T.
Peace out.
Fam. Yeah, I got a 49er butt. I don't block people on Twitter. I've never blocked anybody. One guy, and he was so rude. He knows who he was. His name wasn't 49er Bud, though. All right. Let me go to Jack. Jack! Jack B. I can't believe Jack is not ready. Jack's always ready. You know how he likes to come in and he's going to tell you about how Derwin James is the... He's not there? Okay, let me beat that. I just want to... Jack's in the house. All right, let me tell you one thing right now. First of all, I told y'all last year, and I'm telling you this year again, get that safety in there, that power safety that kills people. Derwin James is your guy. Was that pretty good, Jack? Let me go to Kenny. Kenny!
What up, Ronbo?
You know what's up,
Oh,
man.
shit. Can you not hear me?
There's Jack. Jack, if you're speaking, we can always hear you. I couldn't hear you a few seconds
Hey,
ago.
listen.
I tried to do you.
It's late as hell in England. It's late as hell in England. Hold on a second, Kenny, if you will, Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny knows you, man. We all know you, Jack.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Listen, man, I ain't with it. I'm not with it. This is a damn near Trent Baalke move. If it wasn't for the signing of Richard Sherman, I'm not happy. You know, I'm going Trez. I'm going Trez from Atlanta, Georgia, on your ass. I'm not with it, man. Are you kidding me? We got Jerick McKinnon to replace Carlos Hyde, and you want me to be so excited about that when we could have had Norwell, we could have had Allen Robinson, we better get an Ndamukong Suh.
Jack. Sir? I mean, where's he going to play?
He's going to play next to Buckner, and we're going to disrupt that shit like Philadelphia disrupted Tom Brady's ass.
And you want to
great
pay
what they're doing over there. They're taking a Seattle type of defense back to Philly, and they're getting Michael Bennett because they know once you get that front seven, especially the front four, it's game over. And we got a chance to get we better do something exciting in the next 24 hours. All right?
You, Allen Robinson, $16 million? Is he worth that, really?
We better do something.
Yeah.
Listen, we
I'm
can get Allen Robinson.
I'm gonna tell you.
We can get Norwell. All we got was McKinnon. If it wasn't for Richard Sherman, thank God we got Richard Sherman. If it wasn't for Richard Sherman, this would have been like a Trent Baalke type of year.
Listen, yeah, but Jack, I have to remind people who do this, we won 5 in a row at the end with only a partial knowledge of Shanahan's playbook and with the same guys that are out there now. Why would I make them sit down to bring in this glorified golden boy who wants all the money I got in my account? Jack, I appreciate what Kyle Shanahan did. I emphatically disagree with bringing in all them golden boys that are asking for all that money and ain't going to get any more work done than the guys I got out there that got it done last week. Where's the mic? Let me drop that mic. Bam!
Listen, he got the golden eye, and that's why I'm going to shut the fuck up. He got the golden eye for running back,
yeah.
And I hope he sees something in McKinnon that I didn't see. Because, yeah, he got the catchability, but his running style is not that much more sexier than Carlos Hyde.
Well, he catches the ball a little better. You know, Jack. This kid's faster too. Speed is Kyle Shanahan's bottom line. If you can move and get down the track in 4.3, 4.4, he loves you, man. You can't.
And that's exactly why I'm saying he got the golden eye for the running backs going down to his dad, so it runs in the blood. So I'm gonna lean with it. But I'm telling you right now, if we don't do something the next 24 hours, we got this boy being the center from New York Giants. Yeah. So he better do something. But I want to finish it off by saying this. We better get us a goddamn Ndamukong Suh type of individual that's gonna take us to the goddamn bowl, because we are going to the bowl either way, which way or whatever form you like it or not. Okay, It's your boy Jack. We're going to Super Bowl, baby. All right, get the Ndamukong Suh, because I know you're listening to me, John Lynch, and that's your boy Jack.
Hi, Jack. Always fun as usual, Jack. We'll be back this weekend, bro. All right.
All right, man.
All right, Jack. Have a good day. It's Jack out in Mariel, England. Hey, Kenny. Okay, go ahead. Continue, Kenny.
Hey, man, the Browns don't want Barkley, man. They want to get Chubbs at that #1 pick so they can have him and Garrett, the duo.
You think
dynamic duo.
They've already got.
I guarantee you.
They've already got Ogba or whatever. Yeah, they've already got a really good guy on the other side. Myles Garrett and Bear. Well, I guess you can't have enough of those guys, make them battle it out in camp. But they've been taking guys for the edge for the last 3 years in a row, actually. This is really hard to say. I can't imagine them, but he did sign Carlos for a lot of money. That is really perplexing to me. You don't pay that much money.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? They're giving Kyle, let's see, he's 3-year contract for Carlos. Yeah. Man, I can't figure this one out. Let's see what they do.
I've been watching the highlights of that running back we got, man. He's one of the best catching running backs I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Not ever seen, but lately.
He's got skill.
So that dude fits the system perfectly. I mean,
that's what Kyle's looking for.
I can see us scoring 45 points every game.
Mm-hmm. You give Jimmy G that kind of weapon.
Man,
that's what people got to realize. It's Jimmy G.
Yeah.
It's not just any everyday quarterback. It's G. That kid's quick. G's going to be unloading. You talk about West Coast offense in the vein of the legendary number 16. Oh, my goodness. Roger Craig stepped to the side. I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting. Yeah. So, we'll soon see, Kenny.
Yep. Hey, we got Sherman, Robinson. Man, we got some good players, man. Got some good players. Witherspoon. I guarantee our cornerbacks, man, they're set. They're ready to go. We don't need Tyrann Mathieu. We don't need that guy.
Yeah, he plays safety anyway.
Set.
Yeah, he's not
good.
We don't need another safety anyway. It's just, he's probably just going to be dreaming. He should have took that pay cut. I don't know where he's going to go next. All right, Kenny. Anything else?
Hey, Hey, hold up. Chris Scholes and Shane Mack, man, you guys need to call into the show. Quit being little hoes and call in to debate your opinions, man. Quit throwing them all over Ronbo's page and call in so you can argue with other people about it, man. Little keyboard gangsters.
Did he call them little hoes?
All right, Ronbo.
All right, Kenny. Have a good night.
Later.
Actually, I'd love to hear what Chris Schultz has to say. I want to hear what he sounds like when he's saying it. Because he writes in all capital letters. Now, does that mean he's going to call in and shout? It's Zach, otherwise known as the other Jimmy Garoppolo.
Number 1, baby. You know what I mean.
Number 1 in your heart and number 1 on the world.
Oh yeah.
Something.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm looking at the contract today, Ronbo.
Yeah.
We are not getting respect for anything. A D grade on Brock Coyle's contract, a C+ on Weston Richburg, and a B on Richard Sherman. I mean, they are hating us out. I feel like this is a rerun of last season. We just got bad grades for all of the deals we made in free agency, and then we just had to prove everybody wrong.
And who in free agency did we get that did not produce other than the tight end? Everybody else did pretty well. When you get your Goodwin, Garcon was on pace to get a 1,000-yard season. The Juice, as I say, did great. Marquise Goodwin turned into a machine. They developed him into now one of the most dangerous weapons in the NFL. So they can continue with their little grades, and nobody cares. We know those guys know what they're doing.
Definitely. I mean, I read all these pages, and it just pisses me off more. It makes me even, it makes them look like a dumbass. You know what I mean?
They do it on purpose. They want to get attention. It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want Terrell Pryor.
You might get him, too. I understand they're talking to him.
We need Terrell Pryor. Okay? Sign him to 1 year, 2-year deal. Okay? He's a 6'4". I know we don't necessarily need the big guy, but I want the big guy.
No, it might be okay. I keep wondering, why can't Terrell's probably thinking, why can't I get more than a 1 or 2 year deal? Nobody wants to give me 2. He could actually get it back in Cleveland. I think he can get it in Cleveland now, but he may want to stay with the 49ers because, let's face it, Jimmy G is a lot better at QB than Terrell. I mean, what's the kid they got now in Cleveland? Tyrod Taylor. Is his last name Taylor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's better than Tyrod. So, if I'm Pryor, I said, listen, if I do well this year, guys, can we extend this contract next year to maybe a 3-year contract? And I know they're going to tell, of course, that's what I'm telling you. Terrell, get out there and show me something. I'll extend you for 3 years in a heartbeat. That's probably what's going to happen.
Oh, that's what we got to do. We've got so much. I think we've got top 3 money now since everybody's spending theirs, and we're just, laying back, on a little beach island counting our dollar bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we got to go get Terrell Pryor. Maybe even Coney Ely. I mean, I don't know. I'm getting desperate for a pass rusher, Ronbo. I'm getting scared. Alex Okafor, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. We need something.
Yeah, because the guy from Washington, he went to Buffalo, and there's nobody to get through free agency now. So we're pretty much left up to what we have on the roster now versus what we can find in the draft. It's kind of a scary situation. We need a guy coming off that edge. I don't know what they're going to do. We'll see.
Rumbo, I want you to emphasize the draft for me. The draft should be sounding scary. Okay, teams are going to fear us now. After the kind of draft we had last year, we are going to have the best draft this year. I put all of our faith in, in the front office to go knock this out of the park, get a pass rusher, fill in all the spots that we need, add depth, and we will be in the Super Bowl next season. Mark my words, Ronbo. All right.
He put us in the Super Bowl next season. Oh, I like that. I'll take it, Jimmy G. I'll take it.
Carlos Hyde, where we were going, at the end of the game last year. What do you say?
I'm not going to disagree with you. I'll never disagree with anybody that talks like this. Jamie J. We got to go, fam. I'll see you ready to go.
I'll see you later, Rumbo.
Have a good night, bro. Let's go to Nine and a nine. I'd rather he do it. Niner Inc.
Niners.
Fam.
Ronbo?
Hey, it's over, man. We're done, and people are giving us bad grades and shit, you know. But you know what, Niner Inc. They did that to us last year, and I thought we had a nice yield. They came up with some stuff, you know. Logan Paulson was the only guy that was a disappointment. Everybody else who pretty much picked up out of free agency contributed nicely. So I ain't worried. Well, what do you think?
I ain't worried about it either, Ronbo.
Yeah.
I ain't worried either. Hey, you know how Carlos Hyde lied about him wanting to be here and yada yada, all this and that? I lied too, Ronbo, about giving him another chance, Ronbo. Nah, I'm over it already, man.
I know.
I slept on McKinnon, man. He looks great.
Mm-hmm.
He looks great, and I think he's going to fit the system perfectly. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited. I was for a moment thinking that, you know what, we're missing that power back, but I think we have that in Juice.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ronbo?
Yeah, for that kind of thing. But you know what, Kyle? If he could run that outside stretch all day long, I think that's what he'd rather do. And like you say, on occasion, you want to turn it upfield in the middle, you know, you can still do that. Remember, Joe's not out of the picture yet, and Matt Brady, he's kind of a strong guy. They can all push it toward the middle, but with McKinnon, for sure, that outside zone's going to be zipping. Inc.
Oh, yeah.
On this subject, though, do you think it was Kyle that said, no, never mind? Or was it the 49ers that, Carlos, we're sorry. We're going to rescind that offer. I mean, who did what? Can you figure that out yet?
I can't, Ronbo. I can't. I think, off the top of my head, I would say Shanahan saw something in McKinnon and said, you know what? I'd rather have him over Hyde.
Okay.
Just like Toby pointed out. Shout out to Toby, by the way. I haven't heard from him in a while. Yeah. But he dropped what? He made 80 catches out of 80-something?
50-something out of 88 tries. And what it comes down to is Carlos dropped 30 catchable passes.
Yeah, or he just didn't reach the ball. He was targeted 88 times. But either way, Ronbo, I'm excited with McKinnon. Yeah. I'm excited with all the moves we're making. Yes. What's this guy's name from the Giants?
I know. His name is hard to remember, isn't it? Something Berg. I'm going to write his name.
Richburg.
Richburg, yeah. I'm going to have to write his name because I can't commit it to memory yet. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited for him as well because that guy can move, man. He can move, and like Toby said, he's pancaking people out there.
Yeah, I know. And reach blocking he does.
All the moves we're making, Ronbo. Hey, and a shout-out to Ward, man, for giving up that number to Sherman.
I know, but
that just shows the respect that people have for him.
Wasn't that awesome? Don't be trading him now. Everybody wanted to trade Jimmy Ward, man. I'm defending him. Let you know. All right, Niner Eric, man. Let's see you. See this actually be back on Red Gold Radio. We're to get tomorrow off and then be back Friday. All right, fam.
All right, Ronbo. Thanks, man.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Niner.
Niner Eric down in SoCal. Wait, Jose Sanchez. Hey.
Yo, Ronbo, what's up?
Hey, man, we just sit back here and checking out what we already got in the pot. You know what I'm saying? Man, we got only a few people, but they're key pieces because people don't understand. We don't need to replace everybody on the damn roster. A lot of fans don't understand. We needed to get this dude. We needed to get this dude. We needed to get this dude. When was he going to play, man? He was going to get beat out. So, this is the thing.
This McKinnon signing really reminds me of Goodwin last year.
Exactly. Yeah.
Someone who gets slept on, and I guarantee once he hits that field, he's going to have a huge impact from the jump because I'm looking at the numbers. McKinnon is tied 7th for Pro Football Focus receiving grade among running backs.
See, that's the top 2.
And pass blocking from running backs, he's 8th in the NFL, which is great.
He's strong. I had no idea. He outlifted the great Saquon. He did 31 reps. Saquon stopped at 29. I'm confused. Who is this McKinnon? I mean, where has he been?
Fast.
Oh, yeah, that's what I like about him. Boy, once he gets out, he's gone.
He had that kick return against the Niners last year in preseason, I believe.
Oh, last year? Did McKinnon do a job on us?
in the preseason,
I gotta go look
remember
that
when Goodwin had that 50-yard pass from Hoyer?
Yeah.
That same game, McKinnon had, I think it was 5 yards deep into the end zone. He brought it back on a kick.
I gotta go back.
Yeah,
I still got that game. I'm gonna go back and look at that. You know what? I'm gonna go look at that game anyway because I want to know just how good McKinnon is. All right, good. Thanks for reminding me, man.
Yeah, McKinnon, he runs strong. He reminds me of Hyde the way he runs. He never stops moving those legs. The only difference is that he's faster than Hyde.
I know. See, that's a huge plus, man. Yeah. And you know, you heard what Toby said. He pulled up in the end zone because he was so far ahead of everybody. He just said, well, let me stop before I pull the muscle. It can't catch me anyway. And the dude tried to slap the ball out of his hands because he didn't see him back there. But, you know, that's pretty funny. He is fast. Mm-hmm. So I like that. I love speed.
And another thing real quick. I was looking at tape today. I really like Roquan Smith coming out of Georgia.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we're going to need some insurance for Foster.
I know.
At this point,
I know.
I don't want to say he's a liability, but
he
is. That point.
He's proven to be. You know what? I still, you like Roquan. I think we all probably, I like Tremaine Edmonds because he looks just a little bigger and more vicious. But Roquan is definitely no slouch. So if we get him, I ain't going to be doing no crying. Yeah. So, all right.
Yeah. They both hit hard. They both secured the tackles.
And they both.
I think Roquan might be a little faster on the field.
Yeah, sideline to sideline. They'd be getting
other than that, yeah.
I don't say. Tell you what, we'll be back Friday, man. I'll be looking for you. Okay. See, no telling what's gonna happen between now and then. All right.
Have a good night, Ronbo.
You too, Jose. It's storming. It's storming, Norman.
Yo, what's up?
Norman, can you lower your TV a little bit? Is that your child?
Oh, let me tap up out of here. Let me tap on to a silent location.
Yeah.
All right, I'm here. I'm in a silent location.
All right.
All right, much better?
Yes, it is.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Well, Norm, give us your assessments, Norm, of the goings on in the last 2-3 days. What are you thinking?
I'm laughing right now, actually.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, I'm just laughing my butt off, man. First and foremost, I want to say, farewell, Carlos Hyde. You know what I'm saying? He did a good deed for us, you know what I'm saying, for the last 2, 3, 4 years, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I appreciate all that. And welcome, who is that? Richburg. You got that O-line, you know what I'm saying? Got that O-line beefed up.
Yeah.
Trying to get that established, and you need that, you know what I'm saying? Because with the O-line we had last year, you can't have nobody like Jerick McKinnon come in there and just and dart out like he know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. You know, we getting this team built up for a good offense. And Richard Sherman coming in, that actually made me laugh a lot too.
Yeah.
You know, because I have a lot to say about Richard Sherman over the past
we all have
5 years.
It wasn't nothing nice.
It wasn't nothing nice. It wasn't nothing pretty. And I mean, you know, all the Sherman groupies, you know, I don't like Sherman groupies. Now Sherman groupies is coming to San Francisco. They can stay over there in Seattle, man. They can stay over there and turn into Wilsonites. You know what I'm saying? Let them stay over there and be Wilsonites over there in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no Sherman groupies over here.
But Norm,
I don't even know Sherman groupies.
But Norm,
Sherman groupies Sherman still got Niners fans blocked up. You know
I know, hey, a lot of us who are still able to get to his account are trying to appeal to him, and I think he's thinking about it. But Norm, let me ask you this: if we had to put Dante Johnson back over there, I mean, we're talking about another ass whooping on that side of the field all day long.
Wait, you talking about a running back for McKinnon?
No, I'm talking about Dante Johnson at the cornerback position.
Oh.
The one that Richard Sherman is taking over now. Norm, you have to feel a little better about that.
A lot better about that, actually. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody who's smart. You got a Stanford grad who's at cornerback. Somebody who his GPA is going to add a lot. Alone is going to add some spunk to that secondary. You know what I'm saying? So our secondary will be on point with Richard Sherman out there. So even if you don't play the whole season, you know he gonna play. You know he gonna play. You know he got a chip on his shoulder, especially when we go up to them chickens. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be the funniest game. I'm like, man, Sherman, put Sherman on here. Put Sherman on offense. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Put him at wide receiver.
And he can do it. He can do it. I can't.
Let him get hot.
Can't wait till that game.
I still got mixed feelings for him. You know, I still got that.
I know.
I still got that, man, get up out of here with that. It's not too deep. Oh, I mean, forgiveness is one thing. It's kind of like that one. It's kind of like that girl that you was mad at in school because she always picked on you, but then you got older and got to hit that.
Yeah, I know, right? You know, you're right. Such in elementary school, you didn't like her, and then junior high school, you start noticing things. Yeah. And by the time junior high school, about 8th or 9th grade, you says, yo, you know, we used to have some problems back there. I want to explain something to you. I need to take you. I need to take you to dinner.
Down. She passed you, but it's all good. But then you got older, she let you smash you. So, you know, she passed you twice, and it was good.
No, we got to go, man. You know, I appreciate you, man, because we don't hear from you enough, man. But I'll be looking for you Friday.
Yeah,
I know him.
Let's go, y'all. Let's do it.
All right. Simply Tron. What's up, man? Go ahead. My Raiders still gonna smash y'all this year. Simply Tron came in and dropped off a couple of bucks just to tell me, oh, come on, Tron. You know you can't whoop us. I mean, hey, I look forward to you, man. We'll talk to you then, okay? And Tron, don't you be no stranger, man. After that game, don't make me try to find you, man. I'll pay you next time. I love a Raider fan. You know what? The Raider fans are starting to abuse me, some of them. So, you know, hey, let's get, hey, Daryl.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Daryl, man, I'm telling you right now, I feel good about what happened, but you know, I'm a groupie of John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. I doubt there's anything they could do that actually really pissed me off. So you may have a more optimistic or more generalized, unbiased feeling as to what happened. What are you thinking about what just happened?
I mean, I think they're making great moves. I mean, they ain't making the wrong moves. They're making the right moves. Like I was saying yesterday, it's all about the chemistry and stuff. Yes. And it's like sports, this happens. You know, it is what it is. You know, certain players going to go to certain teams that the fans don't like them, and it's just business. So it ain't personal. It's, you know, like when Carlos Hyde just left. You know what I mean? Like I was telling you before, Ronbo, whether he stays or leaves, it ain't gonna matter to me either way.
You know, in fact, this is such somebody just posted up that McKinnon's combine stats are even better than Ryan Hardy puts this information up that McKinnon's combine stats compared to Barkley's are better. So McKinnon, we have more than I think a lot of us even realize. This kid's something else.
And you know what? That was a smart move by them because we have an established running back in the NFL. We already know what he can do, and he can hit those holes.
That's what I like.
McKinnon, he's fast. He can hit those. I'm not saying Saquon ain't gonna be a decent player in the NFL, but we don't know how he's gonna pan out. You know, we would have had to wait, but McKinnon, like. Yeah, well, they putting that team together, man. They putting that Super Bowl team together. Lynch and Shanahan. They putting that Super Bowl team together.
And they know what to
do. I'm telling you, once we beef this old lineup, it's a wrap.
And right now, you're looking at Joshua Garnett and Trent Brown. I'm not sure where they're going to put. Are they going to put Joshua on the left side or the? I still can't. You know, naturally he works better at the left. So I'm wondering if they're going to put him over there on the left. You run Kilgore to the right. You know, you run the center, Richburg down as a center. And, of course, Trent Brown, man, I don't even worry about Trent Brown. But I just wonder how this is where they're going to put people, man.
But you know what, Ronbo? No matter where they put them, that O-line looking kind of beefy right now. We got Kilgore, we got Staley, we got Trent Brown coming off injury, and we just got old boy from New York. And then,
Richburg.
Man, if we get Nelson in this draft, oh man, that O-line's gonna be beefy.
You know, I see Nelson in a highlight today during NFL Network as the path to the draft already got a little underway. Nelson is really vicious. I really wish we could get. He took that dude he hit, and he hit him. And usually guys don't go down like that when they get hit. They usually lock up, right, and they wrestle a little bit. Nelson hit that dude. It was like he hit him, and he hit the ground. Bam! He hit the ground hard. I really hope Nelson could be. He's actually mock drafted us on a few drafts, so we'll see.
Hey, but you know what, though, Ronbo? A lot of the Empire, some people were saying, oh, he didn't. His numbers didn't look so good in the combine, but what the Empire got to realize, this dude in 819 snaps allowed 0 sacks on a quarterback. This dude at the combine hit 225 35 times. This dude is an animal.
And and he takes.
I don't understand what people is not seeing about that.
Well, it's
he's not the most athletic person, but
it's the stats.
He's going to be good for our line.
He is. We got to stop. But you know what? I tell you, if we get him, I don't think anybody can be mad. We'll continue this tomorrow, Daryl, or Friday, okay?
All right, Ronbo. Shout out to the Non-Empire.
Yeah.
Ronbo, man, we appreciate everything you do for us.
Thanks, fam. All right.
All right.
Daryl.
All right. Take it easy.
You too. I'm going to run the questions real quick because they stay up there too long sometimes. Greg Kennedy says, how do you feel about the team front-loading a lot of our cap space? Which is, that's Parag Maratha. That's vintage Parag Maratha. He never allows a team to get into situations that are going to screw him up. So all his contracts are that way and loaded with incentives. Let me get that. There's number 2 there. Let me get that one there. Should we be looking to bring in Sheldon Richardson? No. I thought Sheldon re-signed with the Hawks. Maybe not, huh? Okay. And Paul O'Brien says that if we trade down, we should check out Mike McGlinchey in the first round, too. I know, right? All right. McGlinchey's a tackle. We don't have any tackles other than, you think, is Bayless going to continue with this? See, you hadn't thought about that yet. You haven't heard about him getting cut yet. Of course, we haven't heard about him re-signed yet either. Maybe he had a 2-year contract. These questions and more will be answered later. Let's go to Go Hyde! Go Hyde!
Weston Richburg got injured week 4. If the Giants have the concussion, they sat him for the rest of the time being, but Joe was a second-round pick, rated out as an elite PFF ranking guard. I'm thinking this young boy can come in here and he's his own scheme guard. I mean, his own scheme to the Senate too, so I don't know, Joe, we might have to take rocks, gentlemen.
Yeah, this was back in January, Ronbo. I had to check the tapes. You requested it, so I had to bring it.
Yeah, you know what? It was a little bit inaudible. I could hear that you were making a point. Go Hyde, what were you saying in that?
Yeah, just basically that Richburg was the man, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what you were saying yesterday.
Yeah. But, yesterday after I had got off the line, I ended up, I don't know if you ran through the chat, but I got into a little scuffle with a couple of the Empire family on there. Did you happen to see that?
I went down. You know what? It rolls past me. I don't always go back all the way through it. But I know you, and I know you won that argument. I'll bet you.
Oh, man, Ronbo, I was getting ate up. Ronbo. I had some Norwell fans on there coming at me real strong, really in their feelings, man. They thought I was talking down on Norwell or something. He wasn't athletic. I'm like, whoa, no, check it out, you guys. I wasn't trying to down Norwell, nothing like that. I'm just saying what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, since we couldn't get Norwell.
I thought it was kind of funny though, man. Yeah. Shout out to you dudes. You know who you dudes were. And I'm still waiting for y'all to come to the show and bring what y'all had supposedly was supposed to bring today, but we'll see about that.
Go Hard. Let me warn people though, guys. You got to be careful when you go to Go Hard. Go Hard will spend time to come back and get you. So I'm telling you, I'm warning you. Be careful, man. He'll get you. All right, go ahead, man.
Yeah, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these dudes, a lot of these new dudes need to understand that you got to put in some work before you get that, you know what I'm saying, that respect around here, man. We done been around here for a couple of seasons. Y'all can't just jump in and think, you know what I'm saying, it's Merry Christmas and all that around here, man. You got to earn your keep. But, Ronbo, you remember me with the Carlos Hyde thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's safe to say now I can change my YouTube profile picture.
Ronbo, I don't know if you ever tripped out on it, but my profile picture was Carlos Hyde stiff-arming Richard Sherman to the dirt.
And with Carlos running by him, you can just see Carlos' knees coming up and Sherman going down. I know that photo.
Yeah.
That is hilarious, man. Boy.
What a trip, huh? And that's the other way around, right?
Yeah. That's strange.
Yeah, I just wanted to call in and touch a little bit about the interior. What I think is going to happen with what Richburg brings to this interior. I do think he will be the center. I can't say if that'll be the week one or eventually by the end of the season he will take that center job. But what I'm thinking might happen is we're gonna have a great competition at left and right guard, man. We got 2 former first rounds in Lakin Thomason and Joshua Garnett. I mean, we forget Lakin was a first round pick as well. I mean, those are 2 dudes that are going to be battling it out for a spot. And Kilgore, a lot of people are kind of upset about him just getting signed, and then this dude Richburg coming to the team. But if you really look into the details of his contract, man, we can pay him for this year and let him go. So, I mean, Parag whips that up. He got them 2-year, 1 year, you make it or break it type of contract.
All your guaranteed money is in the first year. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So, just a little bit what I think is going to happen. So I think you're going to have those 2 former first rounds in Lakin and Garnett battling it out, and I already forgot his name. Kilgore, getting one of those spots.
Get over him already.
For sure.
Poor Daniel. Daniel, man, come on, man. We love you, Daniel. Man, you and Jimmy G, okay. Hey,
Daniel, if you're listening, Kilgore, if you're listening, go back to January 23rd and fast forward that to 32 minutes. And I was speaking real highly about you on that tape as well, right before I jumped on the Richburg subject. But yeah, that's all. Oh, one question I did have for you, because it sparked a question in my head here in the last caller. Sherman versus Crabtree, Ronbo, or Sherman versus Baldwin? What are you more excited to see? What do you want to see more?
Oh, that's really tough. I think it's Crabtree. Yeah, just because of what's going on and Crabtree, how he left here. I don't know if everybody agrees, but I was not happy with Michael Crabtree in that last season before he left. So if Sherman does a job on him now, I'm going to support that. And if he didn't have on them Raider colors, it would probably lessen my venom towards Michael. But he does have those colors on, and I don't like him. Anyway.
Yeah, hey, if you could do it for me, Ronbo, run the question by everybody else. I'm interested to see what everybody thinks.
Like that.
Me personally, I want to see him against Baldwin.
Yeah, we're going to see both anyway, but yeah. All right, go hard. Let me see you tomorrow. Let me see you Friday, bro. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Have a good one.
Yeah. Don't you love that question, though? Who do you want to see Sherman lock down? Crabtree or Baldwin? Because he knows them both. Mike, the Hitman Hart. The best there is, the best there ever was, the best there ever will be, the founder and president, or should I say the chairman of the board of the Hart Foundation, Mark.
Ronbo.
Yo.
Hey, man. It's a lot going on, man, with all these acquisitions and people going to other teams. But first off, big shout out to you, Ronbo.
Thanks, man.
And shout out to all the members of the Hyde Foundation. You guys know who you are. I'm always shout out my squad, man. So I want to know, man, with what's going on with Eric Reid, man? Because
I know.
I'm thinking
yes, not a word. Mike, you know the truth, Mike. They ain't gonna let him back in the NFL.
Yeah, and it's sad, man. I try my best not to involve anything outside of football, as respect to your show, man. But if what we know is going on is the reason why it's sad, man, that's it's kind of hypocritical and oxymoron to me when you got guys who've actually been accused of domestic violence and they get second, third, fourth chances, man. But somebody who's taking a stand for what they believe in a peaceful way. Everybody has their opinion on it. I'm not going to get into that too much. I'm going to try to stay focused on the football side. But, I present that because let's say he's not coming back as an acquisition with the Niners.
But he might. I think he might, actually.
Yo. Oh, yeah, okay. I was about to say, I was going to pose a question. What would people think about, what would the Niner faithful think about Derwin James in terms of being a replacement because he's pretty similar and he's younger and probably has a higher ceiling as far as his future. Because, you know, me being a Florida State fan in college, I can tell you, man, Derwin James is a hell of a player. And, you know, Edmonds is talked about, which he's probably more of a need considering, you know, Reuben Foster might be out, suspended, or we can use some depth at linebacker. But Derwin James can come inside the box, too, go to safety, go to corner. You know, people who know about college know about him. So I was just kind of saying what you thought about that, man, if we don't get Eric Reid back for some reason and we got Derwin James possibly. What do you think about that?
I think it's an incredible. I want Derwin James anyway. The first round, I don't know what the 49ers free FO is thinking with that first round. I'm thinking they're going to trade it if they can get a chance to do so. Trade it down. But Derwin James would be, I love watching him play. Of the highlight films, I finally got a chance to watch him. Derwin James is a hammer. He'd be good on this team. Man, ain't no doubt about it. But Eric Reid,
yeah, man,
I think Jed York's going to step in on this. I really do. And he's going to say, guys, we got to bring Eric back. If he can't find any other team to play with, then he's got to stay with us. Because, you know, I really think York thinks in that term, unless they really argue him down. But I think Jed York would have him back. I really do.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that unfolds. I want to say real quick, too, man, I think with a lot of the callers, seeing the moves that we made, and you know, of course, there's going to be segments of the fans that are disappointed, segments that are happy, pleased. I think people got to really look at the totality of what we're doing, man, because you know, I don't think people realize like we did finish strong. They're not giving credit to the fact that we finished strong, and they're looking at the big splashes, you know, like the Allen Robinson type guys. I mean, we got a healthy year, hopefully. You know, Pierre Garçon, Allen Robinson, I don't really see much of a difference in terms of the type of receiver they are. You know, possession type guys. You know, I mean, Allen Robinson, phenomenal player. You know, but at the end of the day, I don't really see him as much different than what we already have. You know, as if we was going to get a certain type of receiver or something like that, if we're addressing that, I'd rather get a big threat, red zone guy. You know, we got tight ends or whatnot, but me personally, I just think, man, people kind of got to be honest with themselves and say, look, man, these GMs, they're showing the ability just in their first year that they can make some smart decisions. So let's have a little bit more confidence, man, before we start jumping the guns.
And
you know, with
faith.
all these teams and big signings, man.
And faith. I hear you, Mike.
So
we're gonna stop there. Tell you what, man, I'm gonna look for you Friday and bring up some of that great Mike perspective. All right.
All right, Ronbo. Y'all take care, man. Good night.
Mike. Have a good night. Yeah, I wonder about Eric Reid, man. I just wonder, because I really feel bad about Eric's. He's a good football player, man. Oh, by the way, who we got on the phone now? Because I love that question. Trey. Trey's going to love this question. Trey's going to have somebody going to shoot down anyway, but Trey, he's probably celebrating. Trey's probably drunk. Carlos Hyde with the Cleveland. Trey's probably got a party going on. But Trey, one half of the TNT connection. And reestablished TNT connection. And him and Trez are probably partying together right now. Trey from VA. And Trey, before you get started, I want that question addressed. Who do you want to see locked down between Crabtree and Baldwin? All right, go ahead. He's got the music already playing.
You hear this celebration?
He said celebration. Cool in the gang.
Hey, Ronbo. I tell you what. Hold on, wait a minute. Celebrate time. Come on, y'all. Come on now.
Let's all celebrate and have a good time.
Finally, the 365-day campaign is paid off. I told you.
You worked hard.
I did. I did it when it was uncool. I was attacked by guys like Gohard. Remember that? Remember Gohard attacked me? Unceremoniously. He acts like he's never wrong. He's undefeated. Well, it looks like you were wrong on that one, buddy. How about that? How about pull up the tapes on that one, buddy? Where the tapes are at? Last summer. Where are those tapes? You listening? Where you at? Oh, okay.
He admitted, though. He admitted to it. He admitted being wrong.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Gohard, we Gohard's the upper echelon, so we go back and forth. You know?
Yeah.
Shout out to one half of the tag team champion. Shout out to you, Brother Ronbo, and this glorious celebration.
Yes, indeed.
I'm not one of the guys. You know, I love to tell you I told you so. So let me go ahead and do it. I called up Jerick McKinnon like, I don't know, a month ago, right? Remember?
Yeah.
You were like, Jerick McKinnon.
Man.
Jerick McKinnon.
I didn't know who he was. Yeah. You got me.
Remember?
He's stronger than Saquon.
And guess what? That guy that's leaving here, as a running back, it's impossible for you to miss 35 targets, Ronbo. You're the closest thing to the quarterback. How is that possible? How? How did that happen, Ronbo? How? Tell me how.
He may have been eating a piece of fried chicken. You can't eat fried chicken before you play. It gets your hands greasy.
Now, Jerick McKinnon is our version of Alvin Kamara, but he's seasoned. He's a veteran. Parag Marate is a G, because this only amounts to a 1-year, $12 million deal. If we don't like what we see, then bye-bye. What do you think about that, Rama?
I'm thoroughly. I know Parag. I'd love to watch him work. I'd like to sit behind and watch him go through his figures. The guy's amazing.
Yeah, we have the fastest running back group in the league right now. Kyle is going with nothing but speed. Speed. And all over the receivers, everybody's got speed.
Yeah. Ooh, it's going to be fun to watch that offense move.
The profile, Ronbo, and that's why I'm not worried about a pass rush. Everybody's worried about a pass rush. Let me slide this in, and then I'm going to get up out of here. Alex Okafor is still available. He's a Junior Gillette, can fill us a much younger Elvis Dumerville role for us. He could come in and do that for us. You know?
Bring Junior, because I like Junior. Junior's out of his mind.
Yeah, but at 9, we literally get the second best pass rusher in the draft, whether that's Davenport, whether that's Landry, whether we want to mix all that up into one and make him Tremaine. So, Rombo, we're not concerned. You see where we're going with this, right?
Yeah.
Whatever we don't spend in free agency, we'll take care of in the draft. That's what good teams do.
Yeah, you're right.
Can I ask you one question, sir,
please,
before I leave?
Go ahead.
Did you think Carlos thought that Joe Thomas retiring was part of the deal when he signed his contract?
I have a feeling Carlos is a little concerned about that, actually.
Rombo, we'll just say this. None of our free agents were high.
Trey, you are evil, man.
There's a reason. There's a reason.
Yeah, why?
There's a reason none of our guys were high free. You know, nobody's out here rushing to sign none of our free agents.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
You know, we locked up the guys that were worth anything. So, Daniel Kilgore, you're a backup. Thanks. You're a well-paid backup.
Trey, you know you.
All right,
man. Trey, I'm gonna look for you Friday. I knew Trey would drop some Trey bombs before he leave, man. Carlos Hyde just got done a job on him, and then he went right to work on Kilgore.
Bravo, let's be honest. He got 3 years and $15 million. What is that for a guy of his caliber?
Ooh. What is that? Is he overpaid, Trey?
Overpaid? I mean, that's bargain basement money. They're still talking about drafting a running back. Carlos is going to be making $5 million as a backup.
Yeah, he's going to have to compete for that spot too. That's what's really I worry about him. He'll be okay.
I don't want. I know the lines.
Come on, Trey. You know you like Carlos.
Booker T. Man.
Yeah. Trey, if you walked into an establishment and you saw Carlos sitting there, Carlos, you'd shake his hand. Man, how long you been? Can I buy you a drink, man? I'll buy you next round.
I would love to buy you a drink, sir. I would love to. Because guess what? You're off that jersey number, that 28. Do you know what kind of running back could be? Jerick McKinnon could be anybody. Bravo, please.
Yes.
I would shake his hand.
I know you would, Trey.
All jokes aside, I'd shake his hand, and I tell him exactly what I say here because it's the truth.
All right, Trey. Let me see you Friday, and stop picking on him. All right, Carl. I'll talk to you Friday. Trey, boy, man is evil. Hey, Repent Jesus standing by. We missed him yesterday. Repent. We seen that lovely little girl in your video yesterday. I thought she was trying to say something. I was thinking, click her in. Let's see what she's saying. Because I know you've got her as a 49er fan already.
Oh, man, they're big 49er fans. You know, they tried to come at me, a long time ago talking about, but my friend's a Raider fan. I was like, hey, you get that out your mouth right now, okay?
We all have to deal with Raider fans. They're all around us, Repent. They're everywhere. I got Raider fans in my family, man. It's crazy.
Oh, Robbo, I got to tell you the funniest thing, and you know it's true. I got a bunch of Raider fans at my job, and I scrolled down to the bottom of NFLnetwork.com, and it says, Oakland Raiders making a strong push for Doug Martin.
That started weeks ago. I remember first hearing about too. Raiders. What happened to Lynch? I thought Lynch was the answer. They acted like beast mode was going to be taking him to the Super Bowl single-handedly. Now they're looking for Doug Martin.
So this is, just so you know, this is the qualification for being scouted by the Raiders. If you rush for 200 yards on us, we want you. If you pass for 500 yards on us, we want you. If you caught 300 yards passing on us, we want you. Even though it's been 5 years since that has happened. Anyways, Ronbo, I got to tell you, I'm so excited about what the Niners are doing. I know McKinnon might have got paid a little bit more than we're used to seeing. But at the same time, people got to realize the cap for the NFL has also risen. Quarterbacks are getting paid more. Everyone, offensive linemen, they're all getting paid more. So McKinnon, getting paid, represents the new level of, of a pay for running backs, or just across the board, So I really like the fact that the contract also requires McKinnon to have to prove himself, just like Sherman. And you guys hit it right on the nail. You guys were talking about what is it? The guy who negotiates contracts for the 49ers.
Oh, Parag.
He's brilliant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm a bit of a financial guru myself. I know a lot about finances, and trust me, every penny counts. All those numbers make a difference.
Especially dealing with that kind of volume.
I will say, I'm really happy with the upgrade we got on the offensive lineman. I'm hearing that he's going to play center. I'm hearing that maybe Kilgore's going to go back to guard. I'm sure you guys are hearing the same thing. So I'm excited, man. And I don't know how you feel about this, but I really hope we get Terrell Pryor, 6'4", 228.
He's out there. And I heard they're talking to him. The Browns are trying to bring him back to Cleveland at the same time. Let's see who wins that battle.
It's going to be who pays him the most. I read an article that said that last year the Niners, that he visited Niners who wanted to play, but he wanted $10 million.
Yeah.
And Niners said, of course, no. Let's see, now my kids want to say hi. Say hi.
Hey, girls, how you doing? Keep talking about those 49ers, girls. Don't listen to those Raider fans.
Yeah, see, he says you got to be a 49er. No Raiders, nothing like that, okay? All right. Well, my son's hooked on. My daughter, she's not quite hooked on yet, But yeah, I'm really hoping we get, Terrell Pryor.
That could be.
I think he's good, but I'm afraid he might want too much money. I think he's going to be trying to get at least $8 million.
It's okay.
So I don't know if the Niners are willing to pay that.
But remember, Parag is there, and if they want him, they'll fix him up with some kind of a deal where he can't refuse. He's like the Godfather. I'll give him an offer. He can't refuse, and that'll be the end of that.
Man,
we got to go.
So, no. Hey, I was going to tell you, if you can, I need you to do more bulky impressions, okay? They're hilarious.
I love doing it.
Every time I hear you do it, especially as we get closer to draft, I need you to do some more, bulky impressions where he's looking for a guy in the third round with 3 ACL injuries, and he's going to start him in 2020.
And guarantee he'll be ready by the start of the season. Repent, I promise you I'll give you that, man. I love doing bulky.
I love it, man.
Hey, and girls,
have a good night. See you then.
All right, guys, have a good night.
Good night.
Ew. Hey, let's go to where are we going next? Are we going to Zach? Oh, look at James. Hey, James.
Yo.
James, what's up?
Hey, Ronbo.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
It's all over, man. Right now, other than a few people hanging around, 49ers probably have some more people tomorrow morning. But right now, man, what are you thinking?
It's looking really impressive, man. I like the way that Lynch and Shanahan and Parag, boy, they doing some moving. I mean, that Jerick McKinnon signing was extremely huge. And once again, tell Mr. Trey, I was listening to him. And boy, he was so right, because he was saying, don't eat chicken before you go to the football game. He left San Francisco to go to Cleveland, and Joe Thomas retired.
Yeah, you could get toe up.
So you couldn't catch when you wasn't drunk in the Bay Area. And now you might as well be drunk, because you went there and you got no left starting tackle now. And I can pretty much tell you this. I think right now Cleveland's in a situation where they got to go get that boy Nelson with Thomas retiring. Nelson ain't going to be there.
They probably need to get McGlinchey, because you know what? Nelson's a guard. You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Cleveland does. I'm still wondering what they go do with that first and fourth pick. They wouldn't got Carlos.
Well, if they don't, I can tell you right now, to give Hyde $5 million per year, and I think that's really, they gave him 80% too much. But anyway, the signs are on the table that they're going after Barkley, because he's not going to, Carlos is going to be a backup basically. And it is what it is. I mean, but right now they're bringing in Weston Richburg. I mean, to me, if you look at it, I think the odd man out might actually be Zane Beadles at this point.
You know what? Zane has he got another year on his contract, or what are they going to do with that? I wonder. You know,
he's got another year, but they just re-signed Kilgore.
Yeah.
Lake and Thompson, they traded for, and they got Garnett coming back.
Yep.
Now somebody's got to go, but I do believe that they're realizing that Staley might not have but another good year left in him possibly. So now is the time to start thinking of
grooming a new one,
prematurely grooming the next right tackle, because they're going to sign Trent Brown.
Oh,
and
that's
I think the reason why they're not going Willie Vanilli in this free agency spree is because you can take that money and extend contracts for like Trent Brown, D-Buck. Let's see if Eric turns it up and really turns it on all of a sudden. You got a Parag Marape. It's a very smart thing to kind of front load those contracts up front, where you don't kill yourself down the road. And then on top of that, if we hit all cylinders like we were doing at the end of last year, then you got to think about extending some of them guys. You're going to be sitting there in a quarry with 6 or 7 top
guys walking out like they're walking out in Seattle.
Are walking out.
Yeah.
You know, James, I think they're going to, I do believe that they're going to, Jed York might actually tell them, look, I know I'm not trying to get in you guys' way or nothing and interfere, but let's not forget, I signed the checks. I want Eric Reid back in this building.
And that could happen too. I agree. It's probably going to be the case. James, we need to hold up right there, though. Let me see you Friday, and maybe Eric will be signed by then too. I really, you know.
Well, let's not forget Tyrann Mathieu. Right now, everybody wants to hate their old team from the NFC West. You never know.
No.
He's a free agent. He's a free agent. He has no money right now. You never know.
Oh man, that's crazy. There's a lot of teams after him, but we'll see. All right,
we'll see.
I'll look for you Friday.
Lynch and Shanahan, you know how they do it, man.
I know.
Niner Empire, Niner for life. Keep doing what you're doing, Ronbo. Stay blessed, man. We catch up hopefully tomorrow night.
No, Friday. Thursday we'll take a break.
Friday night. Look forward to it, man. Be blessed, man.
You too, fam. Let's see. Hey, Mike.
Yo.
Mike,
what's up?
As my man from Philly would say, Mike, what's good with you?
How you doing, my brother?
Doing all why, man. I'm just sitting there thinking, because you know what? If you have faith and trust, you know you love, and you're a Christian, Mike?
Not per se.
Well, you know, those of us who are Christian crazy, we have faith in the Lord. We believe everything that he does is the right thing. I have almost that kind of faith in John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. So whatever they do, I'm in for. I believe in it, man. I'm not disappointed. From last year, we looked good coming out of the season. Next year, we'll be fine with what we got.
Ronbo, let me tell you this. I was on the plane today. I'm in the West Coast now. I came to visit my brother in San Diego.
All right.
I was on the plane today when I found out about Carlos Hyde. And to be honest with you, I was incredulous to the fact that all the 49er people were so angry at the fact that he went away to the Browns when we signed McKinnon. McKinnon is a superior back. McKinnon knows how to catch out of the backfield. McKinnon runs towardly through his opponent. I will take that. And what's that? And he would have what? $6 million off the cap?
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure what his cap hit is.
A couple calls ago, you guys were talking about what's going on with Eric Reid. Unfortunately, Eric Reid, he's going to go talk to other teams. Nobody's going to want to talk to him.
Yeah, I kind of think that's true.
We're going to bargain basement his ass.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know why we are? Why we're going to sign him back?
It's a business.
Because Jed York matched Kaepernick with the donation money.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Yeah. So everyone hated him for that. Yeah. He matched it.
True. And you know what?
Tell me about.
But you know what, Mike? Eric Reid is not going to hurt the team. He's going to be an asset.
No.
So I don't have a problem with that. I just wish that we're in a world where, you know, those kind of things, and I have a lot of opinions, but I'm not going to share those. But I think that Eric Reid should probably be allowed to come back and look past that and, you know, decide whether he's going to help or not and base what you're going to do on that, you know? So...
Exactly. You base it on the play rather than the personality.
Yeah, or as any social activities. But yeah.
Yeah, and one more thing before we go. What I wanted to say about Baldwin and Sherman, I heard that a couple calls ago.
Oh, yeah,
Sherman
please. Yes.
is going to be way more exciting going against Baldwin twice a year.
Yeah. Because we're only going to get to see him against Crabtree once. You're right.
That's his brother.
And he knows how to play.
He's going to be knocking touchdowns away from his brother 4 times a game, twice a year, Ronbo.
I look so
And I'll tell you what. I know we got a short amount of time, but I'm trying to fit this in.
Go ahead.
We got Parag Marate, probably the best VP of player personnel in the league. The way he's signing these contracts and the money he's saving, if they don't play well, they don't get paid well.
And they get cut the next season.
And they're gone.
Yeah.
We have no ties.
That's it.
These are 1-2 year deals where we can get rid of them if we don't like them.
It's true, Mike. Mike, we're going to go. And good stuff.
All right, brother.
We got to
I'll
pause.
catch up with you Friday.
We'll be looking for you, too. All right, Mike. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
And hey, Daryl. Everybody, a lot of people have. I'm going to change my name to Daryl. Daryl's a very popular name on this. Oh, Daryl!
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, Daryl. Sitting back here chilling, man. It's all over, man. We got our guys. We got some guys in key positions. Daryl, what are you thinking, man? Are you feeling good about what just happened, or what do you think?
Yeah, I thought the McKinnon sign was really good. I was hoping they'd get him.
Everybody seems pretty happy about that. I haven't heard anybody yet disappointed. Yeah, nobody said anything yet about, oh, no, man, bring Carlos back. Are you crazy? Nobody said that yet. We've talked to several people already.
Yeah.
Hey, Daryl, let me
I don't know. Does that mean they're still not getting a running back in the draft, you think?
Oh, you know what? I would bet money on it, Daryl. They won't get him in the first 2 or 3 rounds. But all of a sudden you'll see, because there's so many running backs in this draft class, Daryl, they can afford to wait until round 3 or 4 and still get a quality running back. You don't want to wait till the 5th, 6th, and 7th. But in the first 4 rounds, man, there's a stack of great running backs this year. And everybody doesn't need running backs. They got other needs. So whoever they pull in the 4th round.
That's what I was thinking when I thought they weren't going to sign McKinnon, and then they signed him. I'm like, oh, does that mean they're not going to get running back?
Yeah. No, it does. Try to remember how many running backs we had in camp last year. I mean, if you start counting, we had 6 that I remember. Or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've only got 3 right now that I know of. 1, 2, 3, 4. Most are, we have 4.
Yeah, but one of them's got fumbleitis, though.
Well, that's what we don't know about yet. If he's back in camp, why? Do they know something we don't know yet? Will we find out soon? First preseason game, can you see Joe Williams? And we'll all be sitting there going, oh, whoa, here comes the handoff. Whoa!
Oh, fumble.
He still got, he broke it. Oh! Can you imagine? Joe Williams runs for a touchdown from the line of scrimmage. He got hit 3 or 4 times, broke the tackles. People were swinging at the ball. He held on to it. He got loose. Once Joe gets out in the open, he's gone. Every running back we have now, once they get in the open, they're gone. Oh, the thought of that gives me such a rush. Whew. Oh, wait, okay.
Hey, you know what, though? I think they could get a receiver, like, in the 2nd or 3rd round, too. Like, they could find a guy like T.O.
Yeah.
Without the attitude, though.
Yeah, I tell you, there's going to be some tall guys probably in the 3rd round, 2nd, 3rd round. I think if I had to guess, I'd say they're going to get Isaiah Oliver in the 2nd round if he's still there, or another cornerback. We don't have enough depth at corner.
Yeah.
So this is my guess.
They take it 9. You still got your betting on your boy Derwin James?
Derwin ain't coming. Derwin's too talented. We'd have to get him in the 1st round, unless they're going to get him in the 1st round. Don't know what I don't know what Kyle's going to do. Just don't have any idea.
Well, yeah, because they already said they're open to trading the number 9 pick. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they do that.
See, they may trade down, and they may trade up. Wouldn't they freak people out? They traded up. Everybody in the Empire. Oh, whoa! What's the plan? Saquon, say God. And, then all of a sudden the McKinnon deal makes no sense. So I need to get over Saquon Barkley. He ain't coming, and they're going to trade up for him. If they're trading up to get somebody on defense like Tremaine Edmonds or somebody like that. I got to get over it.
Do you think? Do you think Minkah Fitzpatrick would fall all the way to 9?
He would. That you would get. We need to stop right there, though. Let's see Friday, and there'll probably be some more dealings done by then, too. All right?
All right, take it easy, Roma.
All right, bro. Have a good night. All right. Hey, Fox.
Ronbo, good to be back with you, fam.
Hey, good to hear you, too, Fox. What's going on, man?
Listen, well, you know what? I hate to say it, but I'm actually behind. I didn't get a chance to listen to your show last night, so a little bit behind. But first and foremost, I want to start off tonight. What Mike the Hitman Hart was saying earlier, he hit on 2 points that I really liked. The way he talked about Eric Reid, I was really feeling it. The way he addressed that, I thought that was really, what's the word? Really well done. And the other message, he didn't quite say it this way, but he's saying trust the process. That's kind of where I'm at. So I thought those were 2 great messages from Mike the Hitman Hart. But actually, that's not why I'm here to talk about tonight. I know it's not Monday Night Raw, but why don't you hit me up an installment?
Oh, we got an installment on Wednesday night. And now, in a Wednesday night installment of Let Me Holla At Ya. Got it, Fox.
Well, Ronbo, yeah, the man was a pretty good left tackle, but what he said was too disrespectful to ignore. How dare Joe Thomas opine on Richard Sherman's contract? I thought that was an absolute joke. When I first saw it, I actually laughed out loud. I didn't think it was serious. He said if Richard negotiated a contract based on his ego, why the hell is he talking? He's been a part of the most embarrassing franchise team win-loss in the history of sports.
11
Granted,
years.
He's been a bright spot.
Yeah.
But in 11 seasons, Joe Thomas has been part of a Browns team that has won 48 games out of 224. That means his Cleveland Browns have lost 176 games. Let me add, that's nearly as many losses as Peyton Manning had wins. Okay? Do the math for the damn percentage, but the bottom line is it's embarrassing. It's pathetic. Their feckless inability to win a game is not only an embarrassment to themselves, but it's an embarrassment to the league. It's an embarrassment to the NFL. Let me equivocate by saying this. You can't really help who you're drafted by. Sure, you have a few options, but it's not necessarily Joe's fault for being drafted by the Browns.
Yeah, that's true.
But he made a career decision to stay in the historically abhorrent Cleveland Browns at the end of his rookie contract. Listen,
and he had an option.
In 2011, I should say, he broke the record for money in his extension. So fine. Richard's ego led him to sign an SF to a more team-friendly deal to get revenge on his Seahawks, but more importantly, sign with a championship contender.
And Joe had that opportunity.
What Joe Thomas did was even worse. He sold out. He cashed out for money and sacrificed his career, his ability to win a championship. He's the most pathetic possible example of a person to be commenting on what Sherman did. How dare he? It's sad.
If Fox, I have
and
a
this
question.
leads me to why one more thing. I've 100% embraced Richard Sherman for this reason. Because people are still sleeping on us, on our organization, and on the Niner Empire itself. People are still disrespecting us, Ronbo. Aqib Talib, hell to you. Blocking a trade to San Francisco in favor of the Rams and Patriots. I didn't want him to begin with. But the slow free agency, Norwell possibly spurned us. We don't really have all the details, but you got to be kidding me. To all these suckers, we're going to show them. We're going to show them.
Absolutely. And you made your point so elaborated, and I've got nothing to add. All right, Fox, good stuff, man. I look for you Friday, okay?
I'll be back, Ronbo. Good talking to you, my friend.
Thanks, fam. And we go now to Bashar. Bashar has no audio, though. Bashar, look at those instructions. One little tricky thing that you got to adjust before you use zoom in. All right, Bashar, look on the instruction real quick, and you'll see there's just that one more thing you got to do. All right, let's go. Hey, Dan.
Yeah, what's going on?
Dan, man, we're just reflecting on what's going on here, man. What are you thinking tonight?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, loudly and clear.
Yes. So the last good night, sir. How you doing, Ronbo?
Oh, Dan, we lost you there, though. Dan, if you're using speakerphone, Dan, can you hear me?
Yeah, Dan, I can hear you.
Yeah. If you're on speakerphone, don't use speakerphone. Turn that off because you're going to lose velocity on your volume. Dan.
Okay. Let me look here. Okay. I'm looking.
Mm.
No, I don't have you on speaker. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yeah, well, I can't hear you better all of a sudden. Okay. Go ahead, Dan. Go ahead.
All right, let me make this quick. The last caller, I forgot his name, but he took all my goddamn points, man.
That was Fox.
So,
yeah.
who the?
His name was Fox.
Yeah. He made some Fox, yes.
Yeah.
New York is in the house. Yo, we are going to show, not only are we going to make it to the playoffs, we're going to go deep. If not, win the damn Super Bowl. Listen, okay? We don't need Norwell. The fact that, the fact that, what's his name, Joe Thomas? Dude, you're retired. It's Richard Sherman's voice. You're retired. Why are you talking about me?
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why Joe Thomas from the Cleveland Browns, he's retired. Like, who are you to talk about me? Your Cleveland organization is a losing organization. It's never going to change. Whether you get Laundry or whether you get Tyrod Taylor, like, you guys are going to always suck. So let's, just leave us alone, Joe. But, remember yesterday, Ronbo, I was talking about McKinnon, about, how he fits in that Shanahan-style offense.
Yeah.
Catching balls and stuff like that, being athletic. Yep. I told you, man. Look, all Niner Nation needs to realize is this. Remember how he coached up and how that offense looked in Atlanta Falcons? It's the same thing he's going after with San Francisco.
Yeah.
So we're probably missing, or he's probably going to go after another Julio Jones, if that's possible, in the draft.
Yeah.
He just going to, basically, just duplicate what he did in Atlanta. We're going to be just fine, man.
All right. I agree.
That's fine.
I agree.
Yeah, we're going to be just fine. And, the free agency right now, the Trent Murphy, I heard we lost out on Trent Murphy. That would have been.
Yeah, he went to Buffalo.
But
yeah.
But you know what? Guess what? There's a 6-year-old out there by the name of Edmonds.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. I think he's fall. You know why? Because Barkley and a bunch of QBs are going to go from 1 to 9. I just have a feeling. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people are going to be trading up, and maybe Miami just to get a goddamn quarterback. Bakerfield, whatever. I don't know, but I just have a good gut feeling that Edmonds will be available for us at 9. So,
if we don't trade down. Yeah, Dan, you know what? Let me run this by. I want to know, because this is a fun question. Are you going to be more excited to see our brand new Richard Sherman cornerback? Are you going to be more excited to see him play against Doug Baldwin?
Baldwin, yeah. I forgot that question. Yeah. Why should we be looking forward to see Sherman go against Crabtree? We already seen what he can do to the guy.
Good point.
Come on, Crabtree.
That's not going to ever change, is it?
He got his chain snatched. Get the hell out of here. We want to see Sherman show with that damn Seattle organization, particularly Baldwin, because Baldwin got up there on first take with Stephen A. Smith, and he was running his mouth against his own teammate practically in Sherman. So
really? I got to go check that. Hey, Stephen A. Smith had Doug Baldwin, they were talking?
Yeah, but that was before the trade. That was sometime. Remember, Seahawks were having their inner turmoil throughout the season.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah, so that was around that time, mid-season.
That's great.
Yeah, he went up there and he was talking about Sherman.
But you know what? Dan? You know what, Dan? That's the way they do. And Russell Wilson had a problem with all of them. Hey, Dan, we got to go though. I'll look for you Friday, okay?
Yeah, man. New York Nine Nation, baby. Let's go.
Nine Empire, Dan. People get real sensitive about that. We eat nations up. We're an empire.
That's right. That's right.
It's okay. All right, Dan. I'm going to see you Friday, Dan. Oh, God. Speaking of, it's funny, dude, because when I think about the Seahawks, you guys remember that year when somebody accused Russell Wilson of not being black enough? That's still my all-time favorite. Every time I think about it, can you see Russell Wilson standing there? You know what? You know what your problem is, Russ? You ain't black enough for one thing. What? Yeah, man. Walking around here, man, you ain't. Oh, I can just see Russ now. Ever since that time, I've always laughed at Russell Wilson. Because I bet you Russ probably does things now. He probably goes over the edge, over the line, trying to prove what he is. It's rough in Seattle. I can see why guys are leaving. Hey, Farouk.
Yo. 95 reign supreme, man.
Yeah. Hey, Farouk, man, what are you doing tonight, man?
Oh, I'm just sitting back eating some of my wife's cooking. She made some
what? I love food.
Broccoli beef, and it's killing the game.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing that. But no, I wanted to call in and chime in, on a little couple of things that's been going on. I'm pretty hyped about our moves in free agency. If you think back, when you think about all the teams that have all the big splashes in free agency, and after free agency is done and the media sits back and they say who, quote unquote, won free agency.
Yeah.
And then the season comes along and those people that win free agency and signed all these big splash players, they always dump and fall on their face.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, I got a friend who's a Miami Dolphins fan, and you remember 3 years ago they signed Sue and they did all that big splash and then fell on their face. You know what I mean? And now look at Sue, right back in free agency. They taking a $22 million cap hit for cutting Sue. But you see us, we got the contract ninja. That's what I call him.
Good name for him, too.
You know what I mean? We cut anybody, we're not going to get hurt like that. We're not going to see none of those repercussions, not unless we cut them in the first year because we front load everything. You know what I mean? But, it's just a 1 year hurt, and then we're done with it the following season. So you got to respect the game. We're not going out there making all the, what did he say, prudently aggressive.
Aggressive, yes.
And that's what we're doing. I like Norwell, too, but after I kind of did my further analyzation of what was going on, Norwell is a supreme run blocker. That's his game. He can pass block a little bit, but pass blocking ain't his game. He a mauler, kind of like how Yapati was, you know, and he doesn't fit the system. He's not a pulling guard like that. That's not his game. We need a pulling guard, somebody light on their feet. You know what I mean? And agile, and that's who this Richburg dude is. He's light on his feet. He's a beast. He can move around, and he finishes people to the dirt. He's got that little dog in him. You know what I mean? And that's what we need.
Yeah.
So
that's why
I like this guy.
And Farouk, I like the way you're thinking. There's no need to question them. They didn't make a mistake. Everybody said, we didn't get Allen Robinson. What the hell are they doing? Well, Allen Robinson may not be what they're looking for. If they wanted him, I think they could have got him. So I feel like
it's too much money, man. It's too much money for that.
Yeah.
You know, we can find that with a Terrell Pryor. All we need is a big red zone target.
Yeah.
We don't got to spend 14, 15, 16 million on that. You know what I mean?
And Farouk, especially if you understand their system.
Man, what I want to tell the Empire is have faith, man. Stop doubting these guys. Let them get a chance to fuck up first.
Yeah.
When they do a bad move or they do a mistake, then we can start doubting them. But they did nothing wrong.
Oh,
have faith in the game. If you see something where you kind of question it as a fan, wait, sit back, have faith in them until they actually make a mistake. John Lynch has been impeccable. He's impeccable right now. You know what I mean?
No, really.
So let him fall on his face first, and then y'all can get on him
talking.
And start bad-mouthing about the people he didn't pick up and stuff. But right now, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I got faith in McKinnon because McKinnon he fit the system. Richburg fits the system. Do you know how much this dude McKinnon hit at the combine when he was drafted?
I heard 31 reps.
He hit. Man, 32 of them. He was
32?
tied for 8. And listen to this. He was tied for 8. 13 of the top 15 performers were offensive linemen. The other player was a tight end. And you got this little 5'9" running back hitting 32 of them. Do you know what that means?
Power.
When a running back hits 32 of them, that means he's a good pass blocker.
Yes.
He's good with protection.
Farouk,
and I heard a caller earlier talking about, oh yeah, he can hit the hole. No, it's not about hitting the hole with this dude. It's about catching out the backfield.
That's
why
true.
we let Carlos Hyde scat out.
Get him out in space.
Because you can't catch out the backfield, homie. You don't fit the system. You gotta fit the system, bro.
Yes.
So check this out.
Farouk, we gotta stop there though, Farouk. I'll look for you to continue on Friday though, man, because I love when you get wound up, man.
Oh yeah, I'm coming back.
Right.
You know, none of time reigns supreme, Ronbo. Let's get it.
All right,
y'all
fam.
later.
Peace out. That's Farouk making grand points as per usual. Anyway, let me get to it. Your area code is 310 in Hawthorne, California. Hello, Hawthorne, California.
Yeah. What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, I'm doing all right, man. How you doing? What is your name?
Yeah. It's Russell, man. Like,
Russell.
I haven't called in since Niners
Russell,
last
man,
year.
Russell,
right
you're
before
right.
the preseason game.
Oh, man, Russell, we haven't talked to you in a long time.
Yeah,
I still
I've been
recognize your
listening.
voice, though. Yeah. So, Russell, how are you taking in all the things that are going on now, man? What do you think about your new 49ers?
Yeah, well, I was looking at McKinnon, like I was just like, boy was talking about. In 2012, he scored 27 touchdowns, 1,800 yards rushing, over 100-plus receiving. Are you familiar with the P-Spark? Like,
No.
how they rate athletes in the NFL?
Well, no, I mean, as far as other than what we get from the weekly, they become the Bible. What is the name of that group? Everybody uses them now. Other than them, no.
PFF?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's with P-Spark, it just rates you what you are as an athlete. And McKinnon and Breida were like in the top 5% of athletes at their position over the last 4 or 5 years.
And Russ, did you hear about that one crazy thing? Do you know that McKinnon was actually Breida's quarterback? I thought that was the funniest thing. I didn't know if they run a play this year and McKinnon throws one touchdown or any pass, I'm going to lose my mind. Because you know what? I wonder if that's
He'll get him a TD. He'll get him a TD as Nick Foles.
Oh, McKinnon shoots one. Oh, my God. It's Matt Breida in stride. Goodbye, Matt Breida. Boy, the DC would be pissed.
No, they're great athletes at the position. They're great athletes at the position, and we're set up as far as the running back goes, I think. You know. They're
going to be hard to beat out. They're going to call some of the guys in, but you're right. I think they went out, though.
I mean, we'll see what's going on. I mean, the Honey Badger is a little underweight, so I don't want to see me. I would rather see Eric Reid back, but you know, with Jaquiski Tart and the other two safeties we have, Ward and old boy Colbert, like where does he fit in?
Oh, Colbert's got to stay. So you know what? I think you're right. I don't think they bother with Matthew. I really don't. Because if the only place he'd be playing
Reid
is
either, though. I mean, with Reid, Jaquiski could play his position.
Oh, and he pretty much will.
I think Jaquiski's a better athlete than Reid ever. Like Reid, he's better than Reid.
And they got another kid in camp too that got hurt last year. I think they like him a lot too. You remember the kid that got hurt last year? Oh God, what is his name? Anyway, he got hurt and he was a bad dude for a rookie. I'll think of his name in a minute. But anyway, they got a few people they might want to look at. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'd like Reid back, but what can we do? What can we do?
I know.
I'm just watching my Lakers right now chase your Warriors right now. Down by 5.
Warriors will win that one. They know the Lakers getting better though. Oh, I know. His name is Chancellor James. Chancellor James was interesting last year. I'm not sure what they're going to do with him. And also Jimmy Gilbert coming off the edge. I'm looking for those two guys to come off the IR and see what they're worth this year.
I don't really know what to say about the edge. It's gonna be a funny one for us, until we get somebody that can really set it, or really bend it. So we shall see. I don't know.
Russ, I tell you what, it's great to hear from you, man. I'm gonna look for you if you get if you're gonna come back. Please do, and become a regular again with us. Come on back Friday, man. Right?
Yeah, for sure, man. You have a good night.
You too, Russell. Yeah, Russell's watching. Russell's watching the Warriors about to snatch the Lakers. Salvador.
What's good, Ronbo?
Yeah, Sal.
Ronbo, my man.
Hey.
Check this out. Okay, all right. Jerick McKinnon benched 32 reps, right?
I know, man. That's becoming a legend now, man. The dude is that's stronger than Barkley, and I give him hats off. My Lord.
You want to see what our boy did to Ronald Darby?
What?
Okay. In the Case Keenum threw a pick 6 in the NFC Championship game, right? The one they take it back to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Ronald Darby tried to come up and block Jerick McKinnon. I'm not even going to spoil it for you. I'm going to tag you right now on Twitter, and I'm going to let you watch it.
Okay, tell you what. And I'd like that, too, because I'm going to go. You guys have already got me. I'm waiting for that McKinnon return from in the end zone against us during preseason, and he took it to the house. McKinnon must be. I didn't pay no attention to him. They said I was just told a little while ago that was McKinnon. I'm gonna go watch. I can't wait to go watch Minnesota as soon as we get through talking. I'm saying what? What? Every time I say what? I keep getting this. What?
These past 2 days. Hey, can you hear me, Rumble?
Yo, I can hear you. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, here, echo this one.
Oh yeah. As long as we're using Zoom, when we're using it because we're on YouTube tonight, you may hear a little echo. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, these past 2 days, I've been waking up to nothing but good news. We got Weston Richburg yesterday. Today, it was kind of bad news, but then good news at the same time because the first notification I woke up to was with Carlos Hyde, and I was like, oh, okay, my boy got signed. He went home.
Yeah.
So it was good for him. Yeah. And then I scrolled down, and then it said 4 years for Jerick McKinnon, and I was excited too because I had Jerick McKinnon on my fantasy football team, and he took me pretty far.
All right.
On my team. Yeah, he's a good performer.
And you know what?
He was a good waiver wire picker.
And now that he's got Jimmy G takes everybody's game up a level, right? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting. And Jimmy G and Kyle.
I see some people are kind of mad at his contract. Did you hear about that?
Oh, everybody's mad. I'm not, because but you're right. Everybody's mad about it. He got overpaid. But it was a bidding war that got that price up there that high. There was 2 other teams that wanted him. Yeah.
Because we lost our running back, and then you don't really want to go into the draft or to the offseason with just 2 rookies. We have the cap room, so we put our money where our mouth is, and we want to go get our coveted free agent, Jerick McKinnon.
Mm-hmm.
But your boy Tyler's right too, Ronbo. Every day we're gonna have one signing, and then you never know. One day we're gonna roll out the red carpet and bring all those role players.
Yep. And tomorrow you may have Terrell Pryor, too. I don't know how serious the 49ers are. But you know what, though, Salvador? People don't understand that. It's the 49ers, if they do get Terrell Pryor, it's not to make him Julio. It's to make him the big guy amongst many. he's not going to be a number one receiver. He's going to be the guy that's going to be one of the guys. Wherever Kyle sees a weakness, that's what he does. He's going to pick on. As I say, if Trent Taylor's open all day because everybody else being closed, it'll be Trent Taylor's day. Yeah, that's the way it works with him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, if he does come in, I don't want him getting in the. It's because I'm a big fan of Kendrick Bourne, and I really want Kendrick Bourne to.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Exactly.
I don't want him to take a loss this spot. And then, I don't want to throw money at him anyway. So.
Yeah, I hear you.
So if he joins the team, it's on there.
It's
but
cool.
As far as the question, Ronbo, Richard Sherman, and someone said earlier,
real quick,
he's gonna shut Crabtree down. Crabbie's gonna run away from him. He might take an injury. 2 weeks prior, he's like, shit, all right, now.
Come in, Crabtree, you can't make it. We gotta go south.
Hey, even if he does play on him, we're gonna put a kilo on him. That kilo will do work on him.
Yeah, And I want Richard to hand him. I want Richard to walk up to Crabtree. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I know you don't want to see me, but I brought you a chain because I know Talib misused you like that. I bought you a brand new chain. Salvador, let's see you Friday, okay?
All right, see you later, Ronbo. All right, thanks for everything you do, Ronbo. Hey, go and play.
Thanks, fam.
Believe in the process.
There you go.
Parag.
Oh God. All right, let's go and just check out and see what Nighthawk is doing. Nighthawk!
What's up, Ronbo?
Nighthawk, it's always you, man. What's up, man? What's going on with you? Hey, Nighthawk.
What's up?
You got a bunch of brand new 49ers, Nighthawk. You know about you got Jerick McKinnon, and you know about the guy we got yesterday from New York, the big guy, Richburg, and you got Richard Sherman. That's 3. Brock Coyle re-signed. And, yeah. Nighthawk, that's not a lot of players, but it's not... Oh, I forgot to... Yes, and did you already know about Carlos Hyde will be going back to Cleveland?
Yep.
Yeah. At least he didn't go to... Remember, Nighthawk, we were talking about him going to Seattle? We don't have to worry about that anymore. Don't you feel good about that? That was, God, thank you, Carlos.
He went to the Browns.
Yeah. You know what? We're not going to be able to laugh at the Browns much longer. Somebody said the Browns are only going to win like 6 or 7 games.
You know what? The Redskins got the Skins got the Seattle receiver.
Seattle receiver. Redskins, Seattle receiver. Which one?
Richardson.
Oh, they got Richardson? Oh, he went to the Redskins? Okay.
Yep.
Wow. Well,
$40 million. $40 million.
Dang, Richardson was good, but how many years is that? 8?
I don't know. I forgot.
I gotta look. Okay.
I forgot what. I forgot how many years, but I know it's $40 million and something.
Richardson's good, and everybody wanted him. But I mean, that's a nice contract, $40 million. That's wow. And I bet it's no more than 5 years, actually. Yeah, I bet it's a 5-year, $40 million. Actually, that's kind of normal. Actually, it's kind of below par. Actually, it's probably maybe more than 4.
But he went to the Redskins.
Well, good for him. Anything that hurts the Seattle Seahawks, and the Seattle Seahawks need to lose about 1 or 2 more players, Nighthawk, and pretty soon we could just phone that game in. There's no need in playing it and somebody getting hurt.
You know what? I don't care if he go to the Redskins because we got Sherman, so I don't give a crap about that. That receiver going to the Redskins.
Hey, Nighthawk, you got a lot of fans, and Bashar is one of your new fans. Bashar wants you to give him a shout out.
Okay, I'm not good at names.
Bashar. Bashar. Bashar.
Bashar. Okay, what's up?
All right, Nighthawk. Nighthawk, your fan club, there's people talking about making Nighthawk t-shirts, man. It's getting crazy.
But like I said, I'm not mad at what they're doing. Shanahan, they know what they're doing. Because sometimes you can't get a big name receiver. They don't want nobody.
No, we don't want no divas either. No dude coming in and big. Give me the ball. Get me the ball. We don't need no Des Bryant stuff going on. Just get guys out there that can do their job and get it done. Because we're going to spread that ball around, Bashar. It ain't going to be about no one guy. Bashar.
They want somebody who got speed.
Not Bashar, you like that?
They want somebody who got the speed.
I know. That's it. Speed can run crisp, clear routes. So when Jimmy G hits you in stride, within 2 seconds, you're right there ready to get thrown in action. We're going to go, Nighthawk. Let me see you tomorrow, or Friday.
Okay, go Niners.
Yeah.
You know what? We going to the Super Bowl.
There you go. Nighthawk knows what's up. And we go to Chris.
What's up, sir? How you doing today?
Chris, doing awesome, man. We're all through with the free agency period. I can't wait for the draft and that type of thing. But Chris, how are you summing up the 2018 free agency period?
Hey, G-Day continues, man. The year of the G, or whatever you want to call it, man. We're still winning games, man.
Hey, there you go. 6 in a row, 7 in a row.
Yeah, you know.
I know.
Yeah, we still chugging along. But hey, man, my man on NFL
Network.
Good morning.
Good morning,
NFL,
football.
or whatever the football program, Nate.
Yeah. Sure.
That dude know he loves to hate on the 49ers.
I know, Nate. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah. What's Nate's last name?
He still say he's not sold on Jimmy and everything,
I
but
know.
soon as Sherman came and he signed, now all of a sudden he thinks that we're doing the right thing, and he thinks that Sherman went to the right place.
You know, but he ain't gonna get no love.
He just loves to hate on the 49ers, man. He's wishy-washy with it.
I know. And, you know, I got a feeling that next year, people don't know what the 49ers are going to be so fast-moving. This is what we ain't got no slow people on that lineup. You know what I'm saying? This is why I can't wait to see that offense move. And after they know Kyle Shanahan's playbook and moving like they're going to be moving, that's why Shanahan likes small, very coordinated, quick people who know how to run crisp, sharp routes and get separation.
Oh, yeah.
You give guys like that to Jimmy G and he will kill you. He will kill you, man. I can't wait to see him in action. Damn.
One of those writers had posted all of the speeds of our running back.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was like lightning, quick, something. I forgot who did it, man. I had to send it to you, whatever. But we got some speed at all the positions. Now.
Every position.
Every position.
Even
I'm
tight
cool
end.
And I see Bourne putting in some work in the off season, man.
I know, man. The dudes.
So
he fits right in.
I'm telling you, if we get a good wide receiver in the draft, cool. But I think we may already have what we're looking for on the team. So.
Yeah, it's not a first round requirement. You can get if you see a receiver. Although I do like that Mike Gesicki. I have visions of what him and George Kittle could do on a dual tight end set. Oh, that could be really just fun to watch. But we'll see what they do.
Yeah, we'll be going up and down the field unstoppable. A lethal tight end set like that, man.
Hitting that seam. But they're going downfield easy anyway. Because when you think about Garcon, Taylor, Goodwin, what are you going to do? You got a defensive back that can cover him? I don't think so. You're going to play up on Garcon? You're going to play up on
record again.
You're going to play up on Goodwin? Please do. And Trent Taylor, put your best cover in there. He can't do nothing with him. And Garcon is just rough. And I love the potential.
Oh, yeah. I think we'll break that record. The Falcons set that one game. Was it 12 different receivers?
Wouldn't it be awesome? We got to go for him. I'll see you Friday, okay? Yeah. Hey.
All right, be there. All right.
And let's go to Cena.
Yo.
Wait, no music, no rhymes. You can't see me. My time is here. My time is now.
Screw it.
We can see.
I am challenging the Undertaker to a match at WrestleMania.
Yes, Tyler. Tyler, you know we're abbreviating time, so we get full like this. All right, Tyler, jump on in there, and what do you got, man?
So I was talking to a buddy of mine today. He is a 49ers fan. Now, he's talking to a freaking Chiefs and a Seahawks fan, I believe. He's like, we're going to the Super Bowl. I don't care. He's like, I don't care what you guys say. We're going to Super Bowl. And I went up to him, I'm like, hey. This is our party, okay? They don't have to know. Let them talk their trash. We're going to have a lot of fun, and they're going to know by October.
Did you stay that calm?
Let this be our party.
Yeah. Impressed, Tyler. I'm very impressed. Allow them to speak, and then laugh at them later. That's the way it works.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's what I said. Yeah, I said, let this be our party. They don't have to know. And later on, we'll be able to laugh in their face.
Yes. It's a wonderful thing. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, hey, good plan. Yeah, you won't have to wait long. These weeks will go by quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So, with McKinnon, they're paying him that kind of money. He is not just going to be a special teams or a receiving back. He is an interesting fact. He is the same height as Devontae Freeman, and he's faster.
Is he the same height as Devontae? Devontae's got no height.
Yep, they're both 5'9".
That's why Kyle went and got him strong and fast. I hope he can block better than Devontae, though. But he's strong as a horse. I mean, I bet he's stronger than Devontae because they're 32 reps, 225 at his size. That means there's something really strange about this guy's strength. God dang, that's powerful.
Yeah, nobody was using him right. I mean, he was getting receptions and everything, but they weren't running him the right way.
Nobody knows how to do it. Kyle will get it. He'll work well with Kyle.
Yeah. And he can play special teams and things like that, too.
Nah, they won't use him for that, though. We got plenty of guys for special teams. I want to see him out there running the ball and taking those balls out of the backfield. Boom! Jimmy G hits him in stride. Oh, my God. I can see it because he's fast.
Yeah.
Tyler,
like you said, remember when you're talking about, you're like, if Kyle was leaning one way or the other on Carlos Hyde, he screwed it up, and it was over whenever he dropped that wide-open touchdown on that fly route over the middle of the field.
That's will be the thing.
That play made me so mad. With Jimmy G, there were two plays that made me so mad.
Yeah,
but then he made up for it, obviously.
Tyler, I gotta go. We gotta go.
One of the plays was against Jacksonville when he had Kendrick
Friday. Tyler, save it for Friday.
He made me.
I always hate to do that to him, but he's not going to listen. All right, we got to share the clock, guys. That's, when I say I got to go, it's not being because I don't want to hear it. We got to go. Dad, I'm sorry. All right, let's Razor. Remember not seen Razor in days. Razor, go ahead, man.
Yo, did we get Sherman?
Hey, we've not. Razor, have we not seen you since we got Richard Sherman?
Yeah, I just.
It's been that long.
We got new players. What's going on, Ronbo?
Sure.
I'm new to all this.
I could have swore I've seen you since then. Yeah, we got Richard Sherman.
Razor, how the hell did we get Sherman?
This is fun, man. Razor, this is fun knowing any one 49er fan as dedicated as Razor is that didn't know. Yes, and you've got Jerick McKinnon. And guess what? Your dreams are coming true. You know how you really even wanted to ship Carlos Hyde off to Siberia or wherever? They sent him to Cleveland. And you got Richard Sherman, Dante Johnson's done. And you've got a center, but the big name is Richburg. I mean, Winton. I think it's Winton. Is it Winton Richburg? Weston Richburg in the center. So we can't kick Kilgore around anymore because like somebody says, he's not coming in to wait to learn the system. I think Louis Sean thought he wouldn't start. I think he might start. That's too much money not to. So there you go, Razor. All your dreams have come true, man.
Okay, so I missed a lot of time, so let me catch up if I can.
Go ahead.
Give me a few extra seconds, whatever.
Can do.
Okay, so Sherman, I want to be on Sherman real quick. I love it. I love it. Sherman's problem was never with the Niners. It was with Harbaugh.
Mm-hmm.
It was with Crabtree.
Yep.
Harbaugh could have drafted him. He didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Crabtree got exposed. Mm-hmm. That's his fault.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm not mad at Sherman. Okay, so I'm done with Sherman. Okay.
Okay.
So McKinnon, you can say we overpaid for him,
mm-hmm.
but I think Kyle expects a lot from him. So once he puts up those numbers, he's going to want to raise. But we already paid him, so there's no need for that raise. You know.
Good point. I like the way you put that, Raise. That's good perspective.
Yeah. So think of McKinnon like a faster Freeman.
Yeah.
That's what. That's the. I mean, not faster, more elusive.
Yeah. Yeah, because Freeman's a little tight. Yeah, that's true.
What was that?
Yeah, because Freeman's a little stiff.
He probably is faster, but more elusive.
Yeah. Quicker moves. I seen him move. I like the way he moves. Drop shoulder left, move right, move back left. The dude is quick. So.
Yeah, so I like him. And then Richburg. Yeah, Richburg. He's gonna play guard. Kilgore is not moving to guard. Kilgore right now, as it is, he's already small enough. He cannot play guard. He's super small. If you thought Fusco was small, Kilgore's smaller. He'll get crushed by Aaron Donald as a guard. He's good at. He's not good at center, but he's serviceable at center. So Richburg is going to play left or right guard. I think.
Yeah, but you know, Richburg is good at one thing that Kilgore can't do. That reach block is really an asset. If you can do that, not a lot of centers can. This guy's really athletic. I watched film on him. Kyle's going to run. You know what, though? Funny, Kilgore ran the competition off last year at center. I think Kyle still wants to get an upgrade in that center if he can. If Kilgore can still beat him out, then Kyle will continue to go with Kilgore in the middle and keep, as you say, Richburg at a guard position. But I think he really does want him at center. They say he diagnoses defenses really well, and that's that's big points in Kyle's system, right? So, but we'll see.
I'll place my bet
on Kilgore.
Guard. Yeah. On Richburg playing guard. I think he's playing guard, and then I woke up this morning and I seen Carlos Hyde to the Browns. Oh my god, I laughed.
That made your day, didn't it?
I laughed so hard, Ronbo. I mean,
I know.
Okay, so
shameless.
I look at it a few ways. So the Browns' new offensive coordinator is Todd Haley. Todd Haley came from Pittsburgh, and they use the running back a lot. They have to go outside, catch the ball like a receiver. If he's asked 30-plus carries a game, his hands are bad enough, and the weather over there is bad. So good luck over there in Cleveland.
Yeah, but he went to Ohio State, so he's a. But Razor, I tell you what, I'm glad you're back, man. Let me go ahead and look for you on Friday since you're back, and whatever it was, I hope it's okay now.
Yeah, we'll yeah. Hard time right now, but hey, I got one more thing.
Real quick.
So I think last time on here, I think I was going to ask you if you asked Nighthawk about his nationality. I missed that.
I'll tell you about it, Rachel. But we got to go. We got a lot of people still waiting. But listen, Nighthawk is of Pakistan descent. But
what the heck?
But he still wants to be black.
I thought he was kind of like Puerto Rican or something, or some kind of Hispanic.
He's one of those guys that's kind of hard to look at him and just tell right away. So that's why we didn't ask him. Everybody wanted to know. But
yeah, he could be Italian. He could be black. He could be whatever.
He could be like, that's right, Latino. Lilacs one of those guys, man. All right, Razor. Good to hear you back. I'll see you Friday, okay?
All right, see you around.
All right, bro. And we go to the Niner that everybody loves to hate. I can hear some sound.
What's going on?
Hey, man. You know what's going on with you, fam?
Nothing, just tuned in, see what's going on.
Well, listen, let me ask you a question. Everybody's just really being nasty and mean to Carlos Hyde. Are you glad that Carlos has been ran off to Cleveland?
No, I'm pissed.
Are you really?
And they were saying like who had the best free agent signing as far as running backs, and there was one analyst said Cleveland did with Carlos Hyde. One analyst said we did with Jerick McKinnon.
Yeah.
But I want Carlos to stay. I think he's in my opinion, he's a top 5 back. He just don't get the love he should get because of the injuries and different schemes and stuff. But that dude is good, man. I'm gonna miss Carlos Hyde.
Yeah. He wanted to stay. That's why I'll never forget that. Carlos wanted to stay and go to the Super Bowl next year. How many more running backs even got signed? It was just Carlos and Jerick. Was there another running back? Oh, Dion Lewis. Dion Lewis didn't get no love for going to Tennessee, huh? All right. That's interesting.
Yeah. So, are you upset about not making a big splash with names? I feel like we did all right.
Yeah, I'm delighted. We don't need no huge, high-profile, overpaid people. I really don't see, because a lot of times, hey, do you remember that year that Jacksonville broke the bank? They brought in Malik, and they brought in this dude, and they brought in this dude. They had about 4 or 5 big names, and they went right to the cellar. And then you look at last year, you look at Tampa Bay. The Tampa Bay scared me so bad last year, man. I thought they was going to have the offense that could not be contained. They're picking in front of us. Oh, my God. What happened?
Yeah.
So,
Jameis Winston is too erratic.
Yeah, that's one thing. So, you go.
Yeah, I think Kyle Shanahan is trying to duplicate what he had in Atlanta.
Yeah.
As far as McKinnon and Breda. And I think Joe Williams, he's going to come around. We got some speed in that backfield, man.
All over
Probably
the
the
field.
fastest backfield in the league.
Wide receivers, too. I mean, receivers, because even George Kittle's fast, and we already know about the flash, and Garcon ain't slow, and Trent Taylor's ridiculous. So, that's going to be a fast-moving offense, and Jimmy G's exactly the right quarterback, because that ball's out of his hands right now. He'll throw you open. And the speed we got, I want to see a defense try to deal with the 49ers this year. It's going to be so much fun to watch.
Was that Razor that was the last caller? Because he said that Richburg wasn't going to play center. Man, you don't pay that man that much money to move him out of a position that he goes to the Pro Bowl for.
Yeah, that's what I got.
So Kilgore started out as a guard. And we had center problems, and they just put him there, and it worked out. Like you said, he's serviceable. He's not good, but if you have a great center right there, you don't kick him out to guard and downgrade, his talents.
He's right about Kilgore, though. Of one thing, Kilgore, is he too small to play the guard spot?
Well, he started out as a guard. That's what he was drafted for. But he is a little small, and if he don't cut it. He's cut.
Say goodnight. I know, because Lakin Tomlinson's a big dude.
We still we still have Lakin Tomlinson, and we have Garnett. So
and they were kind of appreciating Lakin toward the end of the season.
Also, we have Magnuson too. Yeah, he did pretty good.
Oh, I forgot all about him. Fam, we got to go. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm looking for you Friday. Okay.
Friday night it is.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Ronbo.
Appreciate you, fam. Have a good night. And let's go to.
Have a good night.
All right. Hey, Derek.
Ronbo.
Derek.
Finally, bro. I was waiting on the line forever. What's up, man?
Not intentional, Derek. Derek, I'm telling you, man.
Sure not. Nah, I know.
Yeah. But Derek, man.
I know you're not like that, bro.
Nah, I wouldn't do that to you, man. Derek. So it's all over, Derek. And, Derek, because I want to keep bringing this question because I love this question. Gohard presented it earlier. Everything else you want to say, but get to this question, too, if you can. It is, are you looking forward to seeing our premier cornerback cover, Michael Crabtree or Doug Baldwin? Where is your preference?
Michael Crabtree, no question, bro.
You know what? How do you feel about the Raiders?
Man, let me tell you this joke. You know why the Raiders aren't signing anybody?
Why?
Let me tell you this joke. You know why the Raiders aren't signing anybody?
How come?
Because they gave all their money to fucking John Gruden.
See, you know what, Derek, it comes down to? It depends on which team you hate the worst. I don't hate the Hawks like I used to. I still hate them, but the level of hate that I have for the Raiders right now is beyond that. The Raiders have made me, the last couple of years, have irritated me more than any other team in the NFL, even the Cowboys, who I don't even talk to very much anymore, and the Hawks who quit talking to us. So the Raiders are right there all the time. Hey, you guys, man, you guys suck, man. We're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to stop Tom Brady. We're going to go to the Super Bowl. Oh, 49ers, you've only won one game. You've won two games. What are you guys going to do now? Hey, Ronbo, man, what happened to your predictions? Oh, they've been just the most annoying creatures on the planet. Okay. Ooh, breathe.
Hell yeah, bro. There's a lot of Raider fans down here in Southern California. They're just as annoying probably as in the Bay. They're annoying everywhere. They're like little pests. You can't live with. Can't go anywhere without them being there.
And they just won't stop. So anyway, that's why we picked Crabtree. I picked Crabtree too. So. But anyway, Derek, what do you think about this free agency period's over, man? What are you thinking?
Yo, man, I've been here in a while, but anybody that says Richard Sherman was the best signing or hesitated to it, bro, what are you smoking? Like, and we signed Weston Richburg yesterday. I can't lie, I was kind of salty because, like, we went to time with us signing free agents, but I slept on it. And, like, when I woke up, I said, you know what? If Carl Shanahan wants to pay for a free agent, he's going to pay for him. Like,
yeah.
He's not going to He's not going to spend dummy money just to get a free agent that, I don't know, man. If Carl Shanahan wants this player, he's going to get him.
True.
He's going to spend him.
I agree.
But he's not going to be stupid with his money.
True. Because they went after McKinnon, and that got into a bidding war. And they won, but they still kept going. They didn't pull up. They didn't pull back because 49ers said, hey, look, we got the most money here, so let them go ahead and say, you guys want 6? Okay, we'll go 7. And then that'll make everybody back up.
I love that McKinnon signing, bro. I love it. Can't believe people, like, what's his name? Jack didn't love it. I was listening earlier. Jack, what's his name?
Oh, Jack.
England?
Yeah, Jack's that's
man,
it.
Jack needs to stop good to Jack, bro. What are you doing?
Jack is always going to go against the grain. That's why we like Jack. Because whenever everybody else thinks,
man.
Jack goes the other way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the good thing about the show. Everybody has different opinions.
Yeah.
So,
it's extreme to the left, right, and center.
Yeah. It is about damn time, bro. All the Hyde fanboys could shut up, bro. All the Hyde fanboys could leave.
Oh God.
I'll buy them a Browns jersey if they want it.
Yeah, because you know what? I it's amazing how Carlos Hyde, I think we've had 2-3 people tonight show some love for Carlos, but everybody else is like in party mode. I mean, we had Trey was playing music. You heard that? Trey comes in, celebrate good times. Come on, Trey. That's just mean, man. But anyway,
yeah, man.
Derek, I tell you what, I want to see you Friday if you get some time, huh?
All right, man, for sure.
All right, bro. Have a good night. Yeah. Right, and let's go. Hey, see, Mario, you there? You know, because I'm finding out later that sometimes people are speaking and sometimes the system doesn't allow them to come in. So drop me a note, Mario. I'll see what I can do, man. Sometimes it's not the person on the phone. Yeah, Derek, is that 707 area code? And we're still with Mario. We're still trying. Hey, Mario, can you hear me? Hello, Mario. Down around Santa Rosa Way, where the plums are just so. How do you rhyme? Is there a word that rhymes with plum? I eat them till they make me get dumb. There you go. 707 area code. Mario. All right, Mario's not going to make it. All right, let's go on. Mario, we'll come back to you, okay? Joey Mahoney, yeah. Joey. Triple H. Oh, no. We're getting to that. Well, you guys are just cruel. Just cruel. I don't know why. I know what this music's about, too, you know? You know what? Joey, what we got to worry about, I think we play the Browns. We play the Browns next year. I believe it's about time. Yeah.
Trey beat me to it, Ronbo.
I know you do. You guys are just mean. You know, I worry about how hard Carlos is going to play against the 49ers, though, you know? We should be really, like, ready to roll by then. I mean, we still got another defensive piece I want to get, but I think we can stop Carlos from running.
Yeah. All we need is put is 2 people in the box, and we'll stop them. No problem.
2. That's it. God. But the 4-3 is naturally that way, you know, so it's okay. But, Joey, it's all over, man. You got your free agents, and you may have another or 2 between now and tomorrow. We'll probably wake up and hear about something. But, man, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with who we got, but I would have, I don't know, I think we could have went after some other people, but, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. There's always those guys.
I mean, I'm not gonna overspend for a guy who has a torn ACL and this guy, that guy. They're asking $60-70 million.
Yeah, I know.
For 4 or 5 years. I'm just not gonna pay that kind of money.
See, because they're going laboring under the delusion that I'm a free agent And, for me, you have to overpay. I'm not going to be just cheap.
Yeah.
So
you gotta be able to divide your money when you have a good amount of money between a lot of players, especially with Buckner coming off of, in a couple of years, he's going to have to get paid. You're going to have to save some money for him.
I hope they extend him next year.
He'll be expensive too.
His lawyers probably won't allow it.
Going to ask for.
Yeah. Because he's valuable, You're not going to let him walk. So, And we're going to shout out to Razor. Hey, thanks, Razor. It's good to have Razor back, He's missing there for a few days.
Yeah.
He didn't even know we had Richard Sherman. I'm so, what? Oh, man, Razor was, whatever he was doing, it was really occupying his time. Because
he's been hiding. I've been looking for him to call him out, man, because he got at me about a month ago, Ronbo. I kind of let him off the hook this time, but he said he was trading up to take Eli Harold. I kind of let him slide on that one.
Trading up to take Eli Harold, Razor. You're going to trade up to take Eli Harold? Eli Harold, you can't mean Eli. You mean way back when Eli Harold got drafted?
He meant Harold Landry is what he meant, but yeah.
Oh, you made a mistake on the name. You know what? I don't think we'd have to trade up to get Harold Landry. I think if we trade down to any level, I bet you we can still get Harold Landry. But Buffalo's they've already traded one of their picks, I think. Right?
Yeah, so that Buffalo trade with their 2 picks, that's out the window.
Yeah. So they already gave up 1. Yeah. So they only got 1 left.
They gave up 1.
But you know what? If they trade,
so what do you think of I'm not really big on wide receivers as it is, but what's your take on Jordy Nelson?
No, I
would let go by the Packers.
There's no way I would take away anybody we got on the team right now. I'm not taking any snaps away from for Jordy Nelson. Nelson's 33, and he may be tall, but guys, Jordy Nelson's the kind of guy that both Talib and Peters can take out. They can take him out of a game. He's got no speed. He runs routes pretty good, but he's not the kind of guy that can't be stopped. So there's no way I'm
coming off a torn ACL.
Yeah, that would be a silly signing. I think he should retire.
And I know Jack kind of brought it up earlier. I think it was Jack. Well, what about Sue? Ndamukong Sue.
I know that's what I remember. No.
You wouldn't want him?
Well,
you would want him.
There's something about putting. Maybe you know what? Sue's like a guy that does well in a 4-3 because you don't want to put him in a situation where he's got to be structured into. Maybe he might work. Now that I think about it, DeForest Buckner would go wild. So, a real quick.
I'm not going to say names, but me and another caller here spoke on the phone earlier, and we were talking about Sue, and the only thing that concerns us is that is he gonna be right? Is he not going to step on people's heads and, cause flags, right? Because that was a big part of what
he
kept
does.
us back last year was in the beginning we were getting
penalties
flagged
and
for everything.
Joey,
we lost games because of it.
I agree.
Joey, we got getting flagged for a stupid thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Stupidity's got to stop. Joey, we got to stop.
Flag,
Joey, we got way too many people. And I tell you what I'm gonna do though. Look for you on Friday, okay?
You got it, buddy. You taking tomorrow off?
Yeah, we're gonna take off Thursday and get on back in Friday, okay?
All right, buddy. Have a good night.
All right, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you, Joey. All right. Let's hey, Omar. Can this be the Omar that I remember from way back? I've not talked to Omar in forever. Is that you, Omar?
What's up, Ronbo? Yeah, it is. How you doing, brother?
Hey, all right, man. Good to hear from you again, huh?
Man, haven't called in forever, man, but I'm calling just to give my thoughts on the Niners. Look, man, I don't want to waste your time and make this quick, Ronbo.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and get to a couple points. First thing, Kendrick Bourne, look for him to be if not a number 1 receiver, he's going to be top 5 in stats next year receiving yards.
Ooh, I like that because I like him.
He's going to be a great player. I don't think we're going to draft we're going to get a free agency. We're going to get any wide receivers, so that's not going to happen. Second thing is, in the draft, we got to look at the Reuben Foster situation. If Reuben Foster comes out and we go ahead and cut him, which I don't think is going to happen, they're going to go ahead and give him a chance. Then we're going to go ahead and draft Nelson from Notre Dame. If that's not going to happen and we do cut him, we're going to end up drafting one of the linebackers. It's a given because they're going to cut him and we're going to need another linebacker. Brock Coyle is not going to start next to
Malcolm Smith.
What's his name? Malcolm Smith. Exactly. Third thing, McKinnon is a great signing. He's a cannon out the backfield, like everybody said. He's a catching running back. He can block. He's strong. Great running back. fourth thing, I think the Weston contract is too much. $46.5 million. This dude missed 12 games last year, and he's coming off an injury. I know he's athletic, but $46.5 million is too much to pay for an offensive lineman, especially somebody coming off an injury like that, and he missed 12 games last year.
I thought he missed 12 games.
Go ahead, Robert.
No, I was just he missed 12 games last year.
He missed 12 games last year, and he only played 4 games last year.
Okay,
so just to let you know,
wow.
And we're paying him $46.5 million. I don't know why we're paying him that much for 5 years when somebody's coming off an injury like that, and it could happen again. Something a torn ACL is easy to break again. Last thing I want to get to, look for these two in the draft. These are my dark horses, and they talked about them on Niner Nation and on Niner Roundup.
Right.
If you hear them on the podcast, but. Rashard Penny and Anthony Miller. Both of them are going to be dark horses, and they're going to come to the Niners. I'm telling you. Anthony Miller is going to come over there, and he's going to play. He's going to provide another weapon with everybody else, with Jimmy Garoppolo, and he's going to be the next Antonio Brown. I'm telling you. This dude is. Look at his highlights. This dude is unbelievable, man. If you just watch his games, I don't know if you watched any of the Memphis games from 2 years ago, but this dude is just a monster, man. He's just been killing it since he came into college football.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just want to leave you at that, but just give me your thoughts, Ronbo. Have a good night, brother. Have a good night.
You too, Omar. Great to hear from you again. Talk to you later. All right. Yeah, Penny. I'm a huge fan of Penny's, man. I really did love him in the senior role. I think he's been playing like that the whole season. Everybody who knows about him says he's outstanding. These guys can be had in the third round. I don't know about the fourth, but these guys can be had in the third round for sure. Hey, Mike.
Rumbo.
Mr. Marin County, how you doing tonight, man?
Hey, man, doing great. Just thinking about these pickups we got and looking at Weston Richburg and how he fits into this offense just perfectly with Jimmy G, because they're both so efficient when it comes to the pass rush. Jimmy G was the #1 efficiency quarterback when it came to escaping from pressure and getting rid of the ball with pressure. Looking at some stats on that. And then Richburg had a very high stat, like the top 5 or something, as far as keeping the pressure off the quarterback. So with that combination right there, I think that's a perfect fit for our offense.
I like it. I like it a lot. Hey, Richburg? I thought it was concussions. Did he have any kind of leg injuries? I thought I read about concussions being an issue, but then that's okay now because they've checked him out and apparently they can tell that he can continue to play. I didn't remember anything about him with any. Do you remember any leg issues?
No, not at all. I saw the concussion thing too. That's what I was reading about, and that lingered on for a little while, I think. So I didn't read anything about a leg injury, and as far as I know, he's good to go. And I think he's going to be our center. I don't think he's going to be our guard, and I don't think Daniel Kilgore is too small. Daniel Kilgore is 6'3", 308 pounds.
Yeah.
And Weston Richburg is 6'4", 318 pounds. Laken Tomlinson is 6'3" and 312 pounds. So, sure, Garnett's a little bigger. He's 6'5", and there might be a couple other guys that are a little bigger, but I don't think Kilgore's too small to play guard. Right. Not at all.
Yeah, I knew he was a big guy. It's not big, but yeah, I guess he just looks smaller in stature because he's so wide. But Daniel Kilgore's a wide guy, so it makes him look smaller. But yeah, 308. Anybody that goes 300-something pounds is not a small man. So here's Dolomite leaves a message. He says he was cleared for many weeks. Talk about Richburg. He was cleared for many weeks, but the Giants held him out. People always okay, we'll leave that off. But yeah, okay. So he was held out. Omar, there's no leg injury. It was concussions. Okay, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah. So the other thing, Jerick McKinnon. Man, I woke up this morning and like one of the callers was saying earlier, the first thing he saw was Carlos Hyde going to the Browns. I saw that, but then it wasn't long after that I saw the McKinnon signing, and I was ecstatic with that, because even with Dion Lewis on the decks last night, I was thinking about it, and I was like, Dion Lewis, he's kind of a little bit of a smaller back, and I'd like somebody who's a little stronger and somebody who can, run through run between the tackles and kind of take on that workhorse load, but do a split time with Breida,
Mm-hmm.
And McKinnon is that guy. He's got fast feet. He's got soft hands. I don't know how his protection is. I haven't seen anything about that. But I watched the highlights like you did on him, and I was really impressed with what I saw.
Listen, I tell you what, Mike. Any guy that can bench 32 reps, 225, especially at his size, I'd have faith that I'll be able to protect. I got a feeling you run into him and you'll hit a brick wall. You won't believe it, right? So I think
he's strong.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, just a little over 200 and doing that 32 times. That's strong.
Yeah. That's
and the other thing was, what was the other thing? Oh, Deshaun Sheed. I was hoping they were going to get their hands on him. It looks like Detroit signed him, huh?
Oh, okay. So that was one of okay, that's a conclusion on that. That's good. Thank you for answering that. Mike, I tell you, let me see you Friday, okay? What are you looking for?
All right, sounds like a plan, Ronbo. Great show. Shout out to the Empire. And go Niners.
Yeah, Mike. Oh, God. There you go. That Detroit ate him up. And see, Detroit's been waiting for a cornerback. Actually, our boy was going to go over there. Had he not signed with the 49ers, actually, Richard Sherman was going to be in Detroit. All right, let's see. Hey, Gus.
What's up, Ronbo?
Gus, man, we're just sitting there. We're digesting what just happened over the last few days, Gus. What are you feeling, man?
Well, I'm in agreement with you. I know you're excited about Jerick McKinnon. I was telling you about him yesterday, remember?
I know.
That's my number one guy I hope they sign.
Yeah, and they did.
Because I'm honest, I like Dion Lewis as well, but at the same time, Jerick is a tad faster and not injury prone like him. So
and I love me some speed. Good.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
And I know you noticed when Jerick hits that hole, it's night. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone.
Mm-hmm. I love guys that don't dance at all.
Like him,
make up your mind and get out of here. Yeah, I like that. I like it. Ho.
And then as far as Weston, I think it was 2 callers ago. I'm sorry, man. I do not know. That guy does not know what he's talking about, man. They did not sign him for $45 million. They guaranteed him 16, all in the first year.
Yeah.
And after that, it's only for injury for the next 2 years. Only for injury. So if they cut him and he's not injured, they only own his first year. That's it. So
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna work out. But come on, man. He didn't sign for $45 million.
Not that much, right? Yeah, that's too much. You know, one thing Parag is not going to do. There'll be no toxic contracts coming out of that office. Yeah. He won't do it. So, yeah, we could trust Parag. That's never going to happen. But, yeah. Wait a minute. Weston Richburg deal was, it's 5 years. It is 547.5. 16.5.
They say 20-something million guaranteed, 25, but it's not. It's only for guarantee the next year, like another actually 8 million guaranteed.
No, actually it's only 16.5 fully guaranteed.
Yeah.
From what I'm reading here now.
Yeah, the rest is just for injury for 2 more years after that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I guess that's it, you know.
They're protected, man.
Yeah, the cap hit shouldn't be.
But,
go ahead.
But the free agency is not over, man. I'm hoping. I know it's not for sure, but I'm hoping they go after a red zone guy that's not going to cost a lot. Maybe Tyler Eifert or maybe Terrell Pryor.
Hey, is Eifert available? Everybody's talking about Eifert. He is available, huh?
He's a free agent. And
okay.
He is a free agent. Yeah.
And what's the guy that out of Detroit that just got laid off yesterday? Egbert? What's Egbert?
Eric Ebron.
Eric
Ebron.
I was thinking, Ebron, pick Ebron up. And I think has Ebron re-signed already?
I like Ebron, but I like what you call it better, Eifert.
Eifert, yeah, everybody
he's a
likes
better
that.
player.
Yeah, he blocks and everything.
But because you can't count on Selleck forever. I mean, Kittle, I like Kittle, but you need 2 tight ends. So.
I don't know if you could not count on Selleck. Settle's an amazing individual, man. I am growing more and more impressed and more respectful of Garrett Selleck. You know, I'll see what it looks like this year. We need one more really athletic tight end, though. That's all I want. But don't.
All right, Ronbo, thanks for the call, man.
Hey, no problem, fam. You have a good night, huh?
Thank you for your show, man. We all appreciate you. Go Niners.
Thanks, Gus. Hey, Aerith.
Ronbo.
You, Aerith. I keep forgetting to ask a question. I'll love to Aerith, the question tonight is, before you get into anything else, I want you to get this. You've got between Doug Baldwin and Michael Crabtree, who do you want to see Richard Sherman embarrass the most?
Oh, man, that's an easy one. Crabtree.
You hate the Raiders, don't you? See, this all comes down to which team makes you what you hate the most. There you go.
Yeah, man. Oh, man, I hate the Raiders. Yeah, you got to shut them out. Nobody wants to go to the Raiders this off season, so you know.
That's true. They're not signing.
I know that.
Hey, you're right. They didn't sign it. They didn't sign anybody, did they? Did they even renew?
They didn't sign anybody.
Did they even
They're
renew?
counting on. They're counting on Jordy Nelson to sign, but
Jordy Nelson.
They signed Derek Carrier.
Did they really? Go Raiders!
And nobody wants to go over there because they're going to move within 2 years.
Nobody wants to go to Vegas. Hey, what about Naval Bowman? Did they re-sign Bo?
They haven't signed Bowman yet. He's still a free agent.
Raiders. Die, Raiders! Just die! Well, Eric, what are you thinking tonight, man?
I'm just happy with Jerick McKinnon. He's a great sign for us.
Yep.
I love it. I was looking at his highlights and I was looking at his combine stats, and man, he balled out.
Yeah. Dude, he knows how to run that ball, and he can catch, too. And he's got speed. I love me some speed, man. We got speed. Speed City, San Francisco.
Speed. That's all we're signing. We're signing guys with speed and smart guys, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't got speed, you're probably smart. And if you're not smart, you probably got speed. That's what we're going for.
And if you don't have one or the other, you're not coming here. I like Kyle Vision. He envisioned that last year. You could see by his draft picks, by the people he brought in free agency. Kyle wants quick guys that can get open. And I tell you, man, I love it. It works. He's got the exact right quarterback, too. The exact right quarterback for what he wants to do. Damn it. This is just an amazing thing to watch it form and come together, Aerith. Man.
Yeah. I love it, and I'm excited for next season. I'm just wondering who we're going to draft in the first round now. I mean, you know what I mean?
If he's offensive, he's going to be quick as hell. If he's defense, man, I don't know. And it could be, you know what? It actually could be Quentin Nelson. I don't know, maybe. But we really do need Tremaine Edmonds. You know what, Aaron? It's gonna be Tremaine Edmonds, or it's gonna be the other guy from Georgia. It's gonna be one. It's gonna be a linebacker, because Reuben Foster scared him. I really think so.
If it's Tremaine Edmonds, he's good. It's just that he's too raw. You know what I mean? You gotta work on him.
And then you could say the same thing about the other guy from Georgia too, though. So they're rookies. You got to wait and see. So.
That's all I had. I just had to call in and
appreciate it, Eric. Always welcome, fam. Yeah. Tell you what, we'll be back Friday.
I just want to shout out the Niner Empire, and if you come in and you shout out the Niners, well, if you say Niner Nation, come on, man, you got to slap this.
I know we can. Yeah, we got to make an announcement, guys. There's no Niner Nation. We are the Empire. Yeah. We devour nations. No exactly. All right.
If you come in and if you say Niner Nation, slap yourself right after that. All right, Rambo. You have a good night. And, you too. Keep it up, man.
All right, fam. Thanks. I'll see you Friday. And let's go to the Arizona AJ.
Yeah. Work. Tell me like the work. What's going on, man?
AJ, you at the JOB right now, man?
Nah, I just left about an hour ago.
All right.
I'm Gucci, man. But I got a lot on my mind, man.
Spill
Lots it. On the brother brain cells, you dig?
Spill it. We want to hear it.
I'm going to get straight to it.
All right.
All right. And like a hit in Prague.
our dude Adam Prague, good fiscal, conservative, economically, smart, or in economics or whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was just looking at Jimmy Ward. He picked up the fifth option, which I was surprised actually, because everybody was talking about how Jimmy's gonna be gone and not there anymore. But since he's such a diverse player and they can use him in different areas, they kept him, and he gets this. I think he actually set the trend as a rookie, because I read that in the script about him basically making some type of headway of being the first to do the fifth option pickup after being a rookie in his class, whatever. So that was some slick shit they was on. I like Jimmy Ward. He got hurt. He busted a forearm, but he's an excellent thinker out there. For some reason, he gets hurt. But back to the real script at hand, brother. Man, I tried to get to you on email, and I hope you got my email. Did you get that email, by the way?
Yeah, AJ, I thought I answered you. Okay, I'll go back and look. I thought I wrote you back.
Maybe you did. I've been working, so I didn't get a chance to.
Oh, okay.
I barely got on. I was like, I was so busy, I still wasn't able to get on. So I was like, I might be able to go ahead and call in and still get a call. But no, I'm just looking at the overall picture, man, and from California state of mind. We doing good. We doing great, but there's a lot of plans I think we still gonna do in the free agency, right? And I think that free agency level is where they're gonna explode and do some slick stuff. But they were kind of holding back, I think, a little bit based on that running back they picked up from Minnesota. Then they got a center. I mean, that Kyle Shanahan dude is sharp as attack, man. He pretty good already. He know what he's doing. I can tell you that. Then he got his pop.
People just don't know. That is a sharp individual.
Mm-hmm. He's sharp, man. I ain't going in front. But let's see how that all come together. Because you can do all that, plan it out and foreseeing it for what you like. But then when they get on the field, the chemistry, the level of strength of what they do, it has to bond well. It ain't just gonna come together like overnight. Even though they got some great players they picked up. Now I was thinking about how you donate, man. I can donate besides Google Pay, because I'm trying to get on and do some things everybody was donating.
Oh yeah.
I think I need to do some donation too, brother. So,
I appreciate it.
Is that the only way?
No.
Do it one way?
No. In fact, you haven't read the note yet. That was what it says. Yeah, you know what? It's always on the app. You'll see ads running through the app. If you tapped one or two of those a day, that would be contribution enough right there, babe. I mean, that's all it takes.
Okay, brother. Okay, I'll look at that.
Yeah,
man. And I'm glad I got back on right now today. I'm fired up. I know you fired up.
Yeah.
You got MC Niner or MC Kitty.
he hates when I call him a kitty.
I thought I did.
He thinks kitty's it's not manly enough, and I told him you're right. And I called him that other word, for kitty, and then he really hates that.
Well, you a fool with it, man. You have me cracking up, man.
By the way, let me make it. It's a Ronbo Sports app, I'm told you. Yeah. So Ronbo Sports app, and if you click those, that's where we get attention or get a little bit of an inflow.
Everybody going on this, well, you just got to from saying it, but the one caller was saying something about that dude we picked up from Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. McKinnon. Jerick,
McKinnon. Well, someone just said it a minute ago that he was picked up for, going through between the tackles. He's a strong man. Actually, he's not. That's his weak spot. He's better at picking the ball out in the air, as in catching.
And open.
And open, yeah.
Open spaces,
that ain't his strong spot, so I don't know what dude was talking about, but he was probably just, whispering what he thought was good. But
you know what? I think he's talking about his quickness. The dude's got quickness. When he does bounce through the hole, if he's, but in the scheme that Kyle's going to have, man, it's going to work for him. Just like we talk about how smart he is. But AJ, I'm going to have to go. Let me see you Friday, okay?
Oh, you got to give me go. You got to give me, okay, man. Yeah. The next time somebody say, one more thing, you got to start charging them, Ronbo. It's game, recognized game, and I'm from the real estate, man. I was around going on all those granimals and mammals and hyenas back home, man. So when it's like that, tell them what it is, Ronbo. Go, man. Later.
All right, AJ. Have a good night, bro. All right, hey, what's it, Andrew? Yo, Andrew.
So, Ronbo.
Andrew, man, we're just sitting back here having fun with our free agency picks. What do you think about the free agency picks? You okay with the picks? And I noticed you're not playing any music.
I told you, Ronbo, Jerick.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I told you yesterday about Jerick. I told you we were going to pick him up. I mean, I think he was just perfect in that zone run scheme.
Yeah, a lot of people
knew
it.
I see him break a couple of tackles. He's really strong. Yeah. I see that he likes to. The way he runs, he likes to try to run over like people a lot, like in his film, if you notice.
I'm looking forward. I'm gonna go back and look at that Minnesota game. Did he get in the game in preseason very long, or did he just do that? Because somebody said he ran a punt return all the way back on us. I didn't know that. Wow! I gotta go back and look at that game immediately after we finish. I want to see what he looked like. There's other games. What am I talking about? You can watch any Minnesota game, and him and what was that? Martavius was with him as well. There was a 2 running back attack in Minnesota, but that's why they were so good. Yeah.
Latavius. Yeah,
Latavius Murray. Right, yeah. All right. But go ahead.
Yeah, I was thinking about there's one sleeper receiver that I see in free agency that's no one talking about. Was pretty good when he used to play for Philly, but then he got traded for Buffalo and he got injury. And he got out for the season. His name is Jordan Matthews. I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it sounds familiar, but
no, Jordan Matthews, he's been around. Sleeper. Yeah, he gets hurt, as you say, though. Jordan gets hurt kind of quickly and a lot. He's been injured a lot in his career. You know what? Somebody mentioned him on social media earlier today. Well, where would you put him? That's the only thing. I mean, who's going to sit down for him to play?
Well, I think the way we could do it is we could put Trent Taylor as rotational. We could put Goodwin at slot because no one can slot that quickness in Goodwin. Previous Garcon could play number 2, and then Jordan could play number 1 with that 6'3" frame, and he runs a 4.4 something 6'3".
Yeah, but Trent Taylor, Kyle really loves that kid. And do you know last year he was number 1 slant when running the slant? He was like, the gap between him and the second place guy was wide. So his quickness is what's going to keep him on the field. So I don't think that what's his name could beat him, especially coming out. He's got to be fast. And Matthews is good, but Trent Taylor's probably going to beat him out anyway, due to the fact that he's quick. Quickness works in the slot. So, but yeah, people like Matthews a lot. I don't see him coming in and beating anybody out, though. So, and with Goodwin, he's already got a role. He's not. They're not put Goodwin in the slot. They're going to keep him where he's at now. Goodwin's like that guy where you don't know. He'll line up in the slot one time, he'll be on the edge another time. Goodwin's liable to be anywhere, but there's no way to defend him. You got to stay back and hope you can keep him contained. So he'll be that weapon. And then you got Garcon. Well, everybody knows Garcon, so But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Another guy would be Josh Sitton, that got released from the Bears. There's no hype around him. There's no talk about him. He's visiting Miami tomorrow, but that's about it.
Wait,
what's
his name?
Josh Sitton from the Bears.
Oh, the offensive guard, yeah. Yeah, it's funny. We didn't hear anything about. You know what? Nobody signed him. Maybe tomorrow. We gotta go, fam. I'll look for you tomorrow, huh? Or Friday.
All right.
All right.
Have a good night, Rumble.
You too. Hey, Lorenzo.
What's up, Mr. Ronbo? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I think we did okay in this draft. Because you know what? I think a lot of those guys earned their job that are playing with the 49ers. I kind of appreciate what Kyle did. There's no point in throwing everybody out because some guy had great stats with another team. When you think about that, got to be careful doing that. Because they had great stats with the team. Don't mean they're going to come in and get great stats with your team. So I think they did the right thing. We really want to think about it.
Oh yeah, the way I see this with this running back we just got, McKinnon, I think you could say we haven't picked up a wide receiver, but in parentheses we just picked up a wide receiver.
Kinda.
He's a slash running back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like we 2 months ago when me and you were talking and I said that the 49ers are not going big ball, they're not going big people, they're playing small ball.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's what I see. That's why it took me a couple of days to call in. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to picture this, and see how the 49ers are gonna look. Look at the 49ers being 30, let's say about 35 points up in the lead. That defense is not gonna be on the field whatsoever.
I know.
You know, so
well rested.
So I mean, well rested. You got Richard Sherman. I mean, you got Richard. I mean, the so-called Seattle syndrome. You hate him, but now you like him. So I'm cool with that because he knows the scheme, and he's a, he's a six. What is he? 6'3", 6'4"?
I think he's 6'2", 6'3", somewhere in the area.
Yeah. So he fits that scheme 100%, and he's an extension to the defensive coordinator on the field.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because he knows it.
He is sharp too.
Because he knows it completely.
Rich studies film a lot too. I like that. He really I was watching a film on Rich is just really studying the film. He's telling you what's going on. He's out there telling his other guys what to do. Rich is going to be a huge asset out there, especially for the defense we're running. He's going to be a teacher and a coach and a player.
Yeah, because look at the flag to drop down. The procedures are basically the flags are going to disappear slowly, Ronbo.
Yeah.
And because everybody's going to be lined up in the right position.
No, you're right. You're right. Because the 49ers had a lot of problem with the pre-snap movements. That's where the 49ers got in trouble. They should have that down by this year for sure. So, yeah, you're right. Flag's going to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean basically it's just, as long as everybody meshes together, I mean, it's going to be a force to be unstopped.
Be like a machine, Lorenzo. Lorenzo, I'm telling you where I'm at.
Yeah,
let me see. Let me see. I'm not saying we're out of time. I'll see you Friday, okay?
Oh yeah, but just to answer the question of the night, yeah. I'll take Baldwin before I take Crabtree.
Because you hate the Seahawks worse than you do the Raiders, right?
Oh yeah, I got personal feelings. My ex-wife is from Seattle, so I'm good.
There you go. Let's share that with us. All right, Lorenzo. See you Friday, man.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro.
You too. And hey, Dusty Rhodes.
Hello?
Right here, Dusty. Right here, man. Yeah. Dusty.
Ronbo.
Yeah.
Is this me?
Dusty, Dusty, how you doing, man?
Hello?
Yeah, Dusty, I'm right here, man. Can you hear me?
Dusty.
Oh, who is this? Oh, you? I got the wrong name.
Chef.
This is who? Chef. Oh, but Chef, what's up, man?
I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, well, I just gave you a new name, man. I mean, I just felt like you ought to be a Dusty Rhodes. Chef. Hey, you doing all right, man? Just I always say back, a lot of people are disappointed because every year, as you know, you watch other teams like Cleveland went buck wild, and then you saw a couple other teams. It seems like they signed every other. The Rams went well. Actually, the Rams weren't that crazy. There's a few teams that really rolled over it, but when you're 0-16, you need to do something, right? So I think a lot of 49er fans are a little depressed because we weren't extremely active like some other teams were. But, I mean, what is your take on it?
You know what? I'm happy with the players we signed. I'm kind of questioning the deal on Jerick McKinnon, though, the amount that we gave him. But Kyle knows what he's doing, and so does John Lynch.
Yeah.
I'm also kind of disappointed that we didn't get Taylor Gabriel, but
Oh yeah, that bothers me too. I wanted him. They might have thought he's a redundant pick though, because you've already got. He would have played. What role would he play? He probably doesn't want to put him on the bench. Aldrick Robinson. I guess they're going to keep Aldrick Robinson, and you've already got Goodwin doing whatever Taylor was going to do. Yeah, and then you got man, Kendrick's got to play, man. I got to see him play this year.
Hey, but let me talk about one player that
Go ahead.
is still on the market.
Who?
Tyrann Mathieu. Could we pick him up?
Tyrann Mathieu.
I mean,
you know what? He plays a safety though. Where would you?
No. But he's versatile enough to play cornerback. Also, he can play anywhere on the defensive backfield. I remember you even posted this on Instagram back when he was getting back in the combine. He said his dream team was the 49ers.
Yeah, I know.
I like.
I thought about it though. I says, man, I wonder where could we put him? Because then I thought about, okay, have him start at the over the top, because Jimmy's going to get hurt, and now and Jimmy can play anywhere in the field. You know what? We'd have to get rid of somebody though. That's too many guys at that position. We can't afford to have that many guys playing safety. But Matthew is definitely an All-Pro. Man, I don't know what are they going to do, because I don't think
I think we should.
Go ahead.
I think we should have gotten rid of Jimmy G. Not Jimmy G. Jimmy
Ward.
Already. Like,
he already gave up his jersey
for an injury-prone cornerback.
Right.
What?
He already gave Rich his jersey, so I guess he can go now. I'm kidding.
That's all he's good for.
Jimmy Ward, I hope you're not watching. I was kidding. You know what? It's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. John Lynch likes Jimmy Ward a lot, though.
Yeah, I know. Kind of bothers me, but Ward will prove him wrong.
Yeah. And he's going to come in camp looking good. He can play, man. He is a good player, though. I don't know what they're going to do. We'll see. All right. All right, Jeff. I tell you what, man. I'll be looking for you on Instagram and everywhere else. I always see you, man. All right. See you Friday, too.
Yep.
Okay.
See ya.
All right, Jeff. Yeah. And let's go to... oh, man. It's that man, Trez. Wait a minute. Trez, I got the...
Hold up. Wait a minute. Ronbo. Put some red and gold up in it.
Got it all sprinkling down, Trez. Yeah! Trez, what's up, man?
Ronbo, where are the stick riders? That's all I want. Where are these stick riders? Man, let's go back a little bit, Ronbo. You remember all on, man, we got to keep Carlos. Carlos ain't that bad. Get that in the third.
Don't forget about those. We felt sorry for him.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, Carlos gone, what? I mean, man, come on with the flip-flop, man. I swear, man. They're killing me, Ronbo. They're killing me with the flip-flop. One way a few of us out here saying Carlos had to go.
He's gone. He's gone. Carlos
and now that he's in the pit of misery, diddly, Cleveland. I call Cleveland the pit of misery. You know what I'm saying? Let's give him the diddly shout out over there. You know what I'm saying? Good for Carlos.
Oh, man. God. Speaking of, I know the Big Show is delighted, too. He's been talking about, and Trey already called in, and he's playing music. He's playing Cool in the Gang. Celebrate. Joey, same thing. Boy, everybody's playing music. But poor Carlos.
Shout out to my tag team partner, man. But first and foremost, Ronbo, I want to thank everybody for the birthday shout-out. Special shout-out to Nighthawk. Nighthawk, I heard you on the birthday shout-out. Thank you, man. I greatly appreciate that.
There you go, Hawk.
Thank you to everybody for the birthday shout-out. But look, getting to the business at hand, Ronbo, McKinnon.
Yeah, Jerick.
Minnesota running back. Great signing today. Signing today.
There you
go. Things are so ironic, Ronbo. Let me tell you, I played Madden, right? And we were in this Madden league. And early in the year when Madden had first came out, I traded Carlos from my team to the Vikings for McKinnon.
Ooh. You did that way back?
Ironic?
That's amazing, man.
I said, that is ironic, man. That actually happened in real life. I had made the trade on video games.
Well, I tell you, you can feel good about that, Trez. My God, man, because that's exactly what you got going now.
Yeah, because I always liked him. I'm going to tell you, Cal is trying to mimic that
Atlanta team
he had in Atlanta.
Yeah, and you'd be right to
do so. But a lot of
so.
people getting the comparisons mixed up. Let me tell y'all, because y'all didn't watch enough. Y'all didn't watch Atlanta. You keep comparing McKinnon to Freeman. McKinnon is more so on Tevin Coleman style. Tevin Coleman catches the ball out of the backfield from Matt Ryan, has the sweet hands, and he can get it up through the line also. So it's more so it's more so Coleman style than Freeman style. Okay, so they're getting that confused. Breida is more on the Freeman style than the Coleman style.
Yeah, maybe, because he's a smaller.
Just to correct everybody on that.
He's a strong dude, though, too, Trez. That dude benched, he threw it up 32 times. So what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now, Ronbo, y'all done had y'all little hooray party for Richard Sherman.
You still having trouble with that, Trez?
No, I ain't gonna piss on the tree no more, Ronbo. I ain't gonna piss on the tree no more. I'm gonna let y'all have it. But I'm gonna tell you, if y'all can have that, then you go out here and go get me Honey Badger. Okay? I wrote the Honey Badger here. You know, if you think about it, Ronbo, Honey Badger, right? Then you got Sherman, right?
Yeah.
Then you got Coyle, right?
Yeah.
Then you got stupid dickhead Ruben, if whatever happens there.
Yeah.
But and then you got Colbert. Come on, Ronbo. You couldn't ask for a more sweeter defensive back. Come on.
I have no argument whatsoever. I just didn't know if they get him, where they're going to put him. But yeah, you can put him at the top. You know.
Hey man. Talk got to go, man. Hey, anybody else they want to put back there, man? Hey, Talk got to go. It's gonna be Coleman back there, and it's gonna be the Honey Badger.
Well, you know what you're gonna put? Who are you gonna put in the box? You're gonna have to put Tart down in the box, right?
But no. You ran Honey Badger down in the box also. You know, Honey Badger. Did you look at his numbers today? Honey Badger is when he been brought down in the box area, his numbers stacked up with Luke Kuechly. They ran his numbers today. He in an elite class, man. On getting down in the box and making tackles.
This I was not aware of.
Yeah, you better go check his numbers out, man.
I'm gonna do it.
Luke Kuechly had 500 and some tackles in the box, and I think he had like 313.
Tell you what,
Trez. Like, good luck. With 11 interceptions. Hey, man. I'm
gonna check it out and give you mad props on it too, Trez, I'm gonna go, man. I'm telling you what, I'm gonna look for you Friday. I hope you get some chance to come in, man.
All right, Ronbo. You know, we appreciate you again, Ronbo. Always,
thanks,
man.
Trez.
You know what I'm saying? And big things, like I said, always on the rise, Ronbo. Hey, y'all, don't forget to hit the ads. Don't forget to hit the like. I gotta do a Sheik job. I don't know if Sheik was gonna hit it.
I thought Sheik went there. Thanks, Trez.
Hit those ads. Hit that like button, man, and share. Okay. All right, Ronbo. We out.
Thanks, Trez. Look for you Friday, fam.
All right.
Oh, good. And the Hulk maniac, it's his time. And he's got Carlos Hyde in his state of Ohio.
Another Ohio team that sucks.
Hulk, you know what? You're
Even worse.
You're going to have to start respecting that team. Hulk,
I have to sing a song
please.
for Carlos Hyde.
Okay, go ahead.
Na 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 na. Hey Carlos, goodbye.
He just got there, Hulk. He can't leave. He's back home in Ohio. Hey, did Carlos grow up in Ohio area or somewhere in Ohio? Yeah.
I don't know.
We do know he came from Ohio State, and yeah. You know what? Now that Carlos is gone, we're not feeling the full impact of it yet. But I kind of miss the guy. You know what I mean? It's gonna be interesting to see what camp looks like without Carlos Hyde.
Oh, you see that the one that was talking shit about Richard Sherman retired, Joe Thomas.
You know, Hulk. What motivated Joe Thomas to come out of the? I mean, Joe came out of nowhere to give Richard Sherman. I don't understand what was motivating him to do that. I still don't understand.
I don't
that.
either.
I mean, Joe, why does it even?
You're the team that was 0-16 that had a parade and was celebrating it. What the hell are you talking about Sherman for?
I don't understand that. I don't understand what was on his mind that he just decided to go to his keyboard and beat out a tweet. Richard Sherman's goddamn did it. Joe, you got nothing else to do? I don't get it. And do you guys even know each other? I don't understand that. So, that's really a mystery to me. So, and then Richard addressed him back, and I said, this is really funny to watch. They have nothing to do with each other, and then they are having a conversation about Richard's contract. And Joe's leaving the game, so why does he even care? I don't get that. Anyway. But Hulk, what's going on with you tonight, man? What do you think about our free agency period?
I like it.
Yeah?
we didn't spend a bunch of money on people that, you know.
Yeah.
I like Jerick McKinnon.
Yeah. Everybody likes it. And the running back position, you can't go wrong like that because this is going to work. Yeah. He fits the system probably a lot better than Carlos. So it's okay. You know.
And don't forget, everybody, we still have like 3 receivers that nobody ever thinks about. We still got Aaron Burbridge.
Yeah, I know, right? Nobody ever
got Max McCaffrey. I believe we still have McCaffrey.
Yeah, he's still there. They haven't cut him.
6'2".
Yeah.
6'3".
I just want to see what a
and
team.
We got
Go ahead.
DeAndre Smelter.
No, DeAndre left. Yeah.
Or DeAndre. There's a DeAndre. I forget his last name.
We don't have any more.
Smelter.
Yeah. I hope you're not thinking about the DeAndre that came from Amari Cooper's school. He's gone too.
DeAndre Carter.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. DeAndre Carter, he is still. Didn't he get on the IR last year for some odd reason?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's on
practice.
the IR. And I seen a list of it said wide receivers that were on injury that were re-signed.
Yeah. Oh, really? They've already got that done? You know what they did?
Burbridge was on there. And, you know, Adric Robinson, I'm like, okay, we re-signed him.
I told people that they weren't going to get rid of Burbridge, though. Burbridge was the best special teams guy we had before all those guys showed up last year. So you want to keep him and Mostert out on the field. See? That way guys like Tariq Cohen can't run that ball from goalpost to goalpost again. There was nobody there to stop him. They got somebody there to stop him now. So I'm feeling really good about that signing. Man. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, man. Anything you want to add? Because we're going to go.
Yeah, that Cleveland O-line is worse than the Colts.
I can't wait. Carlos has got to try to run.
And the thing about Crabtree or Baldwin, Dante Johnson could have guarded Crabtree. That ain't nothing.
I'll see you. I'll see you Friday, okay?
All right,
man.
All right. Go Niners.
Yeah. And we go to Wyatt.
What's up, Rambo?
I tell you what, everything is up. It's looking good, man. I am kind of proud of the 49ers organization more than I think about it. You know, we didn't go crazy and just sign everybody just because. You know.
Yeah, it's good.
I think we're doing good. We filled
so
in
we did right.
Exactly. We filled in the key places and spots, so we're okay.
Yeah, and we got the players that we needed in order to make our system work, you know?
Yeah.
We didn't overspend on any of these splashy names.
Yeah. Which is all they are.
Sherman, but we didn't overspend on him at all. We kind of
team friendly
won that deal.
Yeah.
But
Rich is going to be okay though.
Yeah.
He's got to fill some incentives. He's going to get paid. I got a feeling he's going to fulfill all his incentives too. So that's awesome. I love those contracts.
Yeah.
Especially for guys
he's
like him.
the one that wanted it.
Yeah.
He wanted those incentives to bet on himself. So
I don't blame him.
That just proves that he's got the confidence, you know, knowing that he's going to be all good.
I love it. Can't wait. He's going to do it against his guys.
I was going to say, did you see that video Jay Glazer was given like the backstory on the Richard Sherman signing?
Not yet. You got to link me up. You got that? Yeah. Let me. Where did you see that?
I saw it on YouTube.
Okay.
He was on Jay Glazer. He was on the Colin Cowherd show.
Mm-hmm.
Cowherd.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, he basically said that once the Niners kind of gave him the details on the finalized deal, Sherman hit up John Schneider on the Seahawks, the GM.
Yeah, right.
And it was basically asking them, like, okay, here's what they offered me. You know, like, I guess he was getting advice from John Schneider the whole time, like, on being his own agent, you know?
Right.
And he was saying, oh, yeah, well, you know, that's a pretty good deal. And then Sherman, you know, of course, everybody knows, like, asked the Seahawks if they would match it. And they were like, no, but, you know, you should take that deal. It's really good.
Is that what
they
happened?
already know the details of the deal. I mean, clearly,
clearly, but they were betting on us overspending on Sherman. That way we would have less cap space, and that was kind of like the Seahawks' way of like kind of getting at us for signing their player. But I'll send you that video. It's pretty good.
That is, and I can't believe the Hawks. So Rich was right. They did want him out, or else they would have matched that deal because that was a team-friendly deal.
Oh yeah, I mean they were trying to. They were trying to trade him last season, remember?
Yeah, I know. And that was because the fact that Carroll doesn't like to be put into his place or argued with, and especially when somebody's right. I feel sorry for a coach who tries to outthink Richard Sherman. Now that I think about it, if you make a mistake like you did in the Super Bowl, Richard Sherman's all over you, it's embarrassing. And Richard used to confront him right in front of the crowd. Everybody could see it.
Yeah.
So Carroll just, that's it. He's got to get out of here. Then they go into the locker room, and I understand he's going there and shout and scream for like up to an hour sometimes. I said, wow, really?
Wow.
So,
Yeah, and then, everyone knows that him and Russell Wilson didn't exactly get along.
Because, as Rich says, one of us does all the work around here, and you get all the credit and all the money. And Russ is probably saying, I'm going to get you fired. I've had about enough of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That's Pete Carroll's guy, Pete Carroll basically sided with Russell Wilson over everybody else, which I guess he should have. That's the quarterback.
And that's the way it works.
It was the defense and, Marshawn Lynch that, opened that window up for them.
Let me see you Friday, will you? And because we're running out of time and we're going to leave here in a minute. So always appreciate you, fam. Talk to you Friday, okay?
Yeah, real quick. I would love to see us go against the Seahawks and Baldwin over Crabtree, just because I don't think Crabtree's going to be there next year. I think if the Raiders signed Jordy Nelson, because Jordy Nelson arrived at the airport and Derek Carr was there to like chauffeur him to the Coliseum or whatever, and they gotta either cut Crabtree or what's his name, Seth Roberts,
but they got to make room for Jordy.
Both of them.
All right.
Yeah, so
right,
I don't think Crabtree's going to be on the Raiders next year.
Awesome. All right. See you Friday. All right,
Robo.
All right.
Have a good night, bro.
You too. Aloha. Hey, Bashar, I think you figured it out. I heard some sound. Bashar, I think he's washing dishes.
Hang on, connecting my mic, man. Connecting my headset.
Yo,
Ronbo, what's up, man?
Yeah, Bashar, man. We're just sitting there, man. We're digesting and coming up. No, there's only been a couple of people saying, Bashar, can you say something good about Carlos tonight? I've tried to get people to be nice and they won't do it. Are you going to be the guy?
He's a good dude, man. Carlos Hyde's a good dude. I like the guy, but
I know.
He just doesn't cut it for Shanahan's system.
No.
I'm sorry, man. Brady came in there and looked so much better than that system.
On several different occasions, I know. And they didn't let him play, so, Oh, well.
But I will say this, though. I did get a kick out of you singing a celebration by Cool in the Game.
I couldn't believe it. Big Trey is just
celebrate good times. Come on.
That's just mean. I mean, poor Carlos. He was doing the best he could.
Oh, man. Hey, I like the running back we picked up, though.
Oh, everybody does. I can't wait to see what and when Kyle Shanahan says he wants somebody, it's for a reason. Because everybody questioned last year when he got Goodwin. Oh, wow! What is he, just a straight ahead threat? He's not even a football player. He's an Olympian. And look what he did. Look what he made him into. See, I like this. Can't wait.
I like it as well, but like my boy Sheik, we're waiting to land that big receiver, man, whether it be Cortland Sutton or
probably
whoever. I want one big fast receiver. I know you guys like the small guys. You say they're doing a good job for us, but I just think we need that one more guy in the mix, man.
I think they're really gonna sign one though, but I don't think they want to pay big money. They're gonna draft one. And that's how you find that premier receiver anyway. You're going to find him in the draft. Nobody lets an outstanding receiver walk. So, that's why I like the idea that they're going to go, if you're going to get a big guy, get him out of the draft and work him in.
Like Equiminius. Is that his name?
Equiminius St. Brown. I tell you, man, I like that kid, man. If they get him, I'll be delighted, man. Him or Jaleel Scott, Aitman. There's a couple of other really big guys with athleticism. They could, DJ Chark, you should probably avoid him. I understand his hands are awful. I was in love with him after the combine, but it said, man, the dude cannot catch a football. I said, what? How did he become a receiver? Because I said, LSU has a lot of receivers, but they have bad quarterbacks. So maybe Jimmy G makes everybody's hands magic. So, we'll see.
And a little dark horse in free agency. If we can get him on the cheap, I wouldn't mind Terrell Pryor. And
you might get him, too. Terrell asked for a lot of money last year. Maybe he's come down in his price after having a so-so year. Took himself down the bargain basement. All right, 49ers, I'm ready to... You guys were right. Last year, I came in here yelling $10 million. I was out of line. What do you want to give me? Terrell, man, we thought about you. Okay, what do you want? Yeah, okay. So, maybe. They're still talking. I've not heard about him signing anything yet.
Gotcha, man. I would have never guessed Nighthawk was Pakistani, man. I've met tons of people from that country, and would never guess he was one of them, man.
And he fooled you.
I thought he was a brother for the longest time.
Everybody did, man. Everybody talked about because he got them lips, Hey, Bashar, man, you got them brothers' lips, man. Even Panama Queen was in love with him because of those lips.
All right, Ronbo.
Bashar. Hey,
let's see what we do the next few days.
All right, bro. Talk to you fine if you get some time, huh? All right.
All right, man. Take care.
Yeah. Hey, Mark Espinoza. Marky Mark. Dun, 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 dun. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Now, what could this be? Mark.
Yo, Ronbo.
You're not playing celebration music and hallelujah because of the fact that Carlos Hyde is no longer with us. You're just playing that because you're delighted that we've done well in the free agency period. Am I right?
A little bit of both.
Oh, God.
Yeah. But I just had a few points, man.
Right.
Like, I've been thinking, contemplating about what's been going on over the past couple of days, and honestly, I feel like if we look at every player that we have on our team, I feel like, the average age is at least 20-something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a young team.
So it's like the draft came early for us. We got Jerick McKinnon. We got Jimmy Garoppolo, who's only 26. Jerick McKinnon's only 25. You know what I mean? We got a second defensive coach, Richard Sherman, the number one cornerback in the league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's for anybody to say that the Niners didn't win free agency, really? Think about it. You know what I mean? A lot of people are picking up all these older players, which I ain't going to lie. I was one of the ones that wanted, one of the older players.
Which one?
It's a lot smarter to, pick up one of the younger cats because sooner or later, Aqib Talib, he's going to be gone.
2 years, max.
And who are we? Yeah, who's still going to be running with the Niners? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We still going to have Trent Taylor. We still going to have all these other guys.
It's a young team.
And go ahead, Ronbo.
No, it's a young team. I know where you're going. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. I'm loving it. And, I'm ecstatic for next season. As far as Tyrann Mathieu, I say bring him in, man, only for the simple fact that, he could bring in more competition. He could give, what's his name, K'Wan Williams a run for his money at the nickel position because he played that position before.
Mm-hmm.
He could give, what's his name, a run for his money.
Jimmy?
Adrian Colbert or any of the safeties up there.
Yeah.
A run for their money. I mean, it's good depth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they love a lot of competition. Yeah, I agree. And the 49ers love raging competition. They put it out there on purpose.
Yeah, and it's not only that, he's versatile. So let's say we lose someone through an injury, just plug Tyrann Mathieu right into that spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'll let you go, Ronbo. I know you have probably a ton of callers, so
we're getting ready to call tonight, but Mark, always great to hear from you, man. Look for you on Friday, okay? We'll be off tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank
bro.
you so much, man. Thank you for what you
Mark.
do.
Thanks, Mark. Have a good night.
Bye. You too.
All right. And the end of another day, fam. We've come, we've seen, man, oh, it's great. Oh, 549 Nation, exactly 6 foot, just right there at the mark, 6 foot. That's it for me. Claudio Landetta says, "What do you think about Dolphins are doing?" Yeah, the Dolphins are cleaning house. See, that's what happens when you pay way too much money during these free agency periods. If they don't take it to the Super Bowl, you got a 2-year window or so when you spend huge money and get down to your last $5, and you know you got to. If they don't deliver, they got to say goodbye. The Dominican Sue, all of a sudden, Mr. Sue, I don't want to tell you this, but we're financially embarrassed. We can't pay you, Nagamas. We can't pay you. Please don't. Just go. You know, and that's what's happening to him now. So he's out in the street now, looking for a job. I doubt he's going to miss any meals, though. That was pretty good bang for the last 3 years. Has he been there for 3 years yet, or just 2? Hey, Duho, you still with us? One thing I want to make clear, what 49er fans don't realize is that's one of the reasons why I never spent a lot of money. You never listened to me, but now you're listening to yourselves. And they're using a lot of what I would have done. They signed a few good players. Granted, I never signed any good players, but I did keep the bankroll down, and that's what was so important. If not for me, the 49ers wouldn't have the money they have now. So all of you guys can go straight to hell. You owe me, if anything, all right? I got some news for you, too. I'm standing by. If these guys fail, I'll be back, and I'll get you guys for this. So, yeah, you know, so this is, Simmer Fi told you so. Jerick McKinnon, that's our receiving back, and so now it's Joe Williams or bust as our between the tackles runner. Mixed it with Breda, and we got a triple threat. All of them can catch. That's true, huh? What I really appreciate about this whole thing is the 49ers don't have a slow body on the field. You know what I look forward to? I want to see Marquise Goodwin, and I want to see Trent Taylor in a bunch system, in a bunch of formation, right? And then you got our boy Jerick coming out of the backfield, and next to him they line up dual back system. Hey, now if you're the DC, you're sitting there, you're thinking, I don't have a man out there that can cover that formation right now. They've got 4 guys out there that will splatter every guy I've got out there. And sure enough, and now here's the ultimate thing, fam. You've got all those speed demons, merchants, and these guys are going to get separation all day long, all day. I don't care if Peterson's leave out there. Goodwin will smoke them all day. He doesn't have a problem with those guys. But you got Jimmy G with the release. So as soon as these guys break separation, and it ain't going to take long, they got the ball. 10, 15-yard gains constantly. Kyle's scheming people open all afternoon, all whatever, right? He's doing that all of a sudden. And all of a sudden, the coverage is finally getting a little better. Who's open? It's Selleck time. Selleck crosses the seam. Jimmy G sees him, hits him with a laser smart missile. Selleck is going down the field. They get Selleck. They stop at the 10-yard line. If Marquise Goodwin just could have caught up with Selleck, he could have lateral the ball to him, and that would have been a touchdown. I already see these antics going on. Well, they say we're building a Patriots-like team. Almost no super huge names, yet they keep finding themselves in the Super Bowl. It's true. It's true. You don't need the superstar names to get to where you're going. And the Patriots, they've proven it. How many times you got to prove it? He's lost Edelman. Tom doesn't have Edelman next year. I guess they're thinking, Amendola will be fine. He did a good job with us this year. Patriots know how to draft, and they sign underrated contributor FAs, and which is really smart. Big Heck, what's up, man? Here's a fun fact from Big Heck. Big Heck. I like Big Hip better. Big Heck says, is the first 49er to have his own podcast without being signed on the official 49ers podcast and still be successful. Wait a minute. His own podcast without being signed on the official. I didn't realize. I thought it was a riddle, but that was a fun fact he's pointing out to me. Thank you, Big Heck. That was cool. Ray Arvizu says Ronbo's going to appear on the Coward Show tomorrow. You know what? First thing, if I did, I'd love to ask Colin. Let me ask you a question. Yeah, I know you always ask the question. This is your program, but if you just bear with me for a moment, do you know that a couple of days ago you tweeted out a tweet saying you had big news for us the day before yesterday? You want to address that right now? There's a lot of people that are waiting outside for you to come outside. You need to answer that question right now. Can you do that for us? I'd love to see what he'd say. And STFU, Chris Schultz, and Shane Mack. Can Chris Schultz and Shane Mack be the most popular guys that walk amongst us in the Empire? This is Bolden. We're talking about a height number. Bolden Jr. or Mostert as kick punt returner. Now, you guys got that question? Apparently, the man that uses your name is waiting for that answer in response. The question is Bolden Jr. or Mostert as kick punt returner. Hey, you know what? I want to hit that question too. Bolden Jr. I think Bolden Jr. is better. You know what? With Mostert is good at running. You know, in preseason, I think Mostert gets nervous under the big lights. Mostert runs through the line of scrimmage like a hot knife through butter. And I know, granted, the preseason guys are not the guys going to make any teams. He does that with such an ease that I wonder if it's just mental that when he gets into a game with the regular teams or with the regular season that he doesn't freeze up or something. He fumbled. Remember that? So it's kind of strange. I can see Mostert again. But anyway, yeah. Fam! There's Daniel Serrano's working trolls and bandwagons. Do we have any trolls today, guys? Mark Espinosa, if you had to be a coach, Ronbo, on the team, what would you coach? Oh, cornerbacks. Yeah, I could definitely, cause I used to like playing corner. You know what? There's a special feeling. You know, the guy's racing downfield, and, usually the linebackers, they're in hot pursuit, and he's coming in. But once he breaks back to second level, right? If you're late on the play or you didn't come up on a running back that broke the line of scrimmage, because your instinct's supposed to let you know when to back or when to backpedal or when to charge, right? So these are the things I used to like doing, and especially there's something about taking a dude down. Coach used to always get on me because I used to like to tackle kind of high. There's something about the way a guy's waist felt as you crushed his ass and you felt him fold. I used to get such a rush out of that. And then, drive down like they do in the WWE. You guys got a little pissed off because you don't get a little dirty like that. But, it's football, and you're not supposed to get mad. I used to tell dudes, yo, bro, man, this game ain't for people who get pissed off, man. I'm going to be back in your face again. You talk a lot of smack when you play the cornerback, too. What you got here? West Coast 572. Who's your guy, number 9 currently? Yeah, you know what? Hey, we're heading for the draft now. Hey, can I get another week on that question? Hey, West Coast, give back to me on that one, man. Because I'm torn right now. I still like Quentin, but I really want Tremaine Edmonds. And Barkley's out of the question because you know what? Now that I know how strong this guy is and I've seen how he moves, can Barkley be all that much better than Jerick McKinnon? I think I might be satisfied in the running back position now. Clefevy, you're right, man. It's time for me to say good night. Good night. And look, I won't be here tomorrow. Hey, wait, whoa. Don't forget to hit that like. I love me some like. Thank you, fam. If you're in the Ronbo Sports app, we'd really appreciate it if you go ahead and just hit a commercial here and now. It's what we do to keep up with taking care of the maintenance of that app, okay? Fam! Well, thank you, and look forward to seeing you Friday. Niner!